we got more common stuff. I've got some line. I've got a few other things. Get that gum out of my mouth. We got square bills. We got deep divers. I've got a few mans. I got rapalas. I've got frogs. I've got soft plastics. I got a couple reels. I got line. So I did not find. I do got Cincos. I got yum dingers and bulk stuff. Um, I didn't find the Mikey today, and I realized where it's at. It is in my boat. And got any jabberjaws? I don't have any shallow regurgitated shad now. I don't have any jabberjaws. I sure don't. But yeah, we'll run some. But first, what we do every night, we're gonna run a follower giveaway, and I've got a whole bag here of some basically wigglewort KOs that have been painted. Um, no, not tonight. I was gonna say there ain't enough room in here. I was gonna say hi. Okay, Neely wants to say hi. All right. Not enough room for her to help me tonight. So there's 6 of these Wigglewort KOs deal. We're gonna run that in here. I'm great, man. I've been watching football. So follower giveaway, 6 baits bundle. Here you go. All you gotta do is be following me. So what do you guys want to run first? Let me know. Somebody said Cinco's. We can do that. So these look good. Some of these might actually be old warts repainted. I don't know. Yeah, dog. I love Pantera. Adds 20 pounds to your bench press. All right. BKK hooks. I don't know. I got some Gamakatsus though tonight. All right. Let me find these Cincos. I got a bunch of Zoom. There we go. Here's a bulk bag of Big Bite Baits Trick Stick. It looks like it's been opened, but I don't. Some green pumpkin trick sticks. These got some stank on them too. There's quantity is 25 in here. Golly, they definitely stink. My daughter's going wild again. How is it? Every time I go sell baits, she goes wild. Thanks, Martin, for that raid. I appreciate that. All right, buy it now. Auction. All right, we're gonna run this under miscellaneous, a random soft bait. Sudden death, 15 seconds. Here we go. Full pack. Big bite. 5-inch trick sticks, green pumpkin. There's 20 to 25 in here. Wow. Let's go. And Jeffrey Mon one made his first purchase. All right. Thank you, Jeffrey, for your first purchase. I will throw you a free pack of baits or a new bait in there. All right. We'll stick with soft plastics for a little bit. Here's some more stuff. Here we go. Here's some Berkeley Power Bait the General 5-inch green pumpkin candy, full pack, never opened. Green pumpkin candy, Berkeley the General. It was only some log. Oh yeah, no Guggen logs, no Lunker logs. Thank you, John or Nick, right there at the last second. Thank you. All right, here's a quick one. Yum swimming dingers, 5-inch swimming dingers, green pumpkin. I got some socks, but not tonight. See, ooh, how about some little missile bundle coming up here in just a second. $1 on the swimming dingers. Any Guggen flipping hooks? Yeah, I got one on my middle finger. Thank you, John. Great buy for $1. Here we go. This is gonna be a little 2 packs of missile shockwave swim baits. Zoom toads. Yeah, I got some. We can do that. I got some regular frogs too. This is Color Fishalicious. This is the Shockwave 4.25. We're getting 2 packs here. Here we go. 2 packs, Missile Shockwave swim baits. I do have a couple swim jigs I'll run tonight, Cole. 2 packs, Missile Shockwaves. These are $4 retail. Here we go. Someone get a deal. Hey, Logan P made your first purchase. I'll send you a free bait in your package. Thank you for the buy. Any bass puzzle graspies? No, sir. No OG Vixen. Y'all should have turned in to the legendary bait show last night. We ran a repo man and we ran a paycheck to one. I got an OG Vixen, but I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you. It's a Gen 1 Chrome and there's about 5 made. And I can't sell that. It comes straight from Andre Moore. Um, got some more power bait in here. Got some more Zoom. Here we go. Here's some power bait, the flute worm. And this color is Ike's Magic. So this is kind of a really cool shaky head worm. I have to leave. No, I only got 2 swim jigs, Cole. Give me just a minute. Here we go. The flute worm, power bait, new in package. Nick's gonna take this sucker down for $1. Wow, power bait for $1. Giveaway winner is Champion 94. Thank you, sir. I believe that's the guy's name is Bob Terrell. Just one. All right. I'll run. How about some Zoom flukes? Here's a pack. This is Pro Blue Red Pearl. Pro Blue Red Pearl. They're all in the package. Zoom flukes. No, sir, I don't have. I do not sell 6 cents, Mike Kentucky Lake. I can't they send it to me free. John's gonna take some Pro Blue flukes. Goodbye there. $2. I had a lot of guys asking last night. I wish I could, buddy. I wish I could. If you're on Kentucky Lake, I do know that Benson Sporting Goods in Murray has 6 cents. I know they got some Aussies. All right, here's a full bag. Ultra Vibe speed worms in green pumpkin. Let's go. Full bag. And if you guys, we'll run some hard baits too. Would you? I've got line as well, and a couple old school vintage Abbey reels. Oh, and Jack got a first time purchase. Thank you, sir. I'll send you a free pack of baits in with your order. All right. What do you got? Ooh, how about some Ultra Vibe Speed Craws? Oh, I got found another pack of the Generals. Ooh, some Sun Gill color speed worms. I don't think the pack's full. So here we go. 2 for 1 speed worms. Those KO warts we're running are a giveaway. Okay. Jayville. Those KO warts, those got given away. Last night is when I sold, I don't know, 40 OG wiggle warts. So all right, here's a pack of Sun Gill speed worms, Ultra Vibe speed worms, and then here's a full pack of June bug. 2 packs, one price. You got 15 seconds. Sun Gill and Jude bug on the speed worms. 2 packs. 3 seconds. 2. Nick's going to take it down. Thank you, Nick. You guys want me to run some line? I've had some guys asking for line lately. All right, another pack of the General Green Pumpkin Purple. Green Pumpkin Purple 5-inch Power Bait General. Here we go. Green pumpkin purple full pack. Nick's going to take it down. He's going to get in those soft plastics. All right. How about 2 packs of Ultra Vibe Speed Crawl? Everybody likes speed crawls. We've got black with the red, black and red with the red pinchers. And then we got old Bama Bug, which is a favorite of a lot of people. You use it by itself on a Carolina rig, as a jig trailer, however you want to do it. So $3.99 retail on these are probably about 4 now. So 2 packs. Unfortunately, that's something about Whatnot you can't do. Like, I can't combine orders from one show and another. I can put them in the same box, but then I got to send you something that basically a blank box, because the way they pay out is when you get your order, it pays me. So, all right, 2 packs, Ultra Vibe Speed Crawls, black with red and Bama Bug. I wish I could do that, and if I could figure it out, John, I would definitely do that for people. Thank you, Blake. All right, here. Let's see if we can move some more of those random soft bait. Here we go. Here's 2 packs of flukes. Good colors here. Natural green. If I do, yeah, I like the wave worms. Did you get my order for the Strike Force? I did, Rebel Rider. But so long story short, I don't keep that stuff on hand, so I've got to get that shipped to you. I really need to take that stuff down, but I'll get it taken care of for you, buddy. So natural green on the fluke. No speed wakes. No, I don't sell any 6 cents unless it's second hand. I don't have any tonight. And then natural blue on a Zoom fluke. Any pink flukes? I do not. Do not have any pink. All right. Damn. $5.69 a bag is what the retail on this one. We're running 2 of these. No pink anything. I don't think I do. 2 bags of flukes. Natural green, natural blue. Great looking colors here. I don't even think I have any pink hard baits. John Sykes. Thank you, John. Save some money there. Uh, I got jackhammers tonight, by the way. Any Crush City now? I really don't have a lot of new stuff, Mike. Most everything I got um, is, I buy these big lots and stuff like that. I don't have any Crush City, but how about some Strike King Rage Bugs? This is the 4-inch Rage Bug green pumpkin. Baby flukes or baby minus ones. I do have a few that'll be coming up tonight. Do have a few. Green pumpkin rage bugs. Full pack. Jack. Thank you, sir. We're going to run some more, and then I'm going to switch to hard baits here in just a minute. Hey, let's do another fluke bundle. This color is called bait fish. Good looking color, by the way. Kind of like a smoking shad. It's got those beautiful flakes in it. These are really soft. And watermelon candy. I like the watermelon candy, and I like this one like on a Carolina rig. All right, 2 packs. 2 more packs of flukes. $4.49 retail on that, brand new. We'll run it starting with 2 packs for $1. Here they go. Hi, I'm calling Trouble Anderson. Did you want a tournament on? You won a tournament yesterday. Awesome, dog. Put that money in the bank account. Watch it grow. Thank you, John. What did you win your tournament on? What kind of bait were you using? My guess would be a Cinco or a chatterbait. Garrett says, I did not win a tournament yesterday. Am I wrong? Was there only like 45, 46 boats? And it's you used a pink bell jacket. Really? Is that color called cold shad? Because I've got some of those. Sakamatas, not tonight. I ran my Sakamatas yesterday. I may run some more next week, however. So, let's see. What else do we got? Oh, look. Here's another pack of Rage Bugs and Green Pumpkin. Green Pumpkin Rage Bugs. Full pack. The pink baby jackhammer. Oh, I got you. Green Pumpkin. Yeah. Oh, you're on Shelbyville? Jack, he likes these. Wish I had some more colors. I'll have to dig. I love the Magic Carl Red in that bait. Let's see. What else for soft bait? Uh-oh. Y'all wanted some Cincos. Here we go. Here's a bulk bag of young dingers. June bug. 30 count young dingers in June bug. $9.99 retail, guys. So don't go crazy, but you can get it cheap if you want it. First purchase, I'll send you another pack of stuff. That's faux show. Thank you. I didn't realize the 30 pack was that cheap. That's a good deal. Either way. All right, here's some Bass Pro Stickos in the color Houdini. Here's a big bulk bag. Uh, these are actually really good. I know Darius likes these. 30 pack Houdini. Here you go. 30 pack Stickos Houdini. So it's kind of like a baby bass, red flake. I got some more Stickos in here too. Beautiful color after this. Hey, thank you for a first purchase. Man, a lot of people's gonna get some extra stuff. And so if you guys don't know, anytime you make a first purchase from Baitman, you're gonna get a free pack of baits. Or a bait, a hard bait. I may send you a pack of soft plastics. Who knows? Be free on the house. Here's another bag of Sticko, 16 in here. Texas Smoke. So this is like a South African special kind of color. Here we go. We'll run some chatterbaits, John. I like chatterbaits. Good. It's good for you. I'm a jackhammer guy. We got another first time buyer. Yes, sir. Thank you, Matt. Loving all the first time buyers tonight. All right. Let's see if I got any more soft baits to run. Oh, here we go. You guys like creature baits? How about some Gambler Little Otters, old school bait, green pumpkin and black swirl. Gambler Little Otter. I feel like Neely's back on the Xbox again. Check that. Oof, like a black and a green pumpkin with a little red flake in there. We got some stink on here. 2 packs of these little otters. These are great creature baits. 2 packs on the gamblers. Here we go. I like the mini max, or I like a couple of those JDM green pumpkin, black squirrel. 2 packs. Little otters. Oh, another first time buyer. Thanks again, guys. I enjoy selling to first time buyers. It's got to write the auction number on here. 18. Man, my daughter's acting a fool. All right. Let's anybody in the market for a reel handle. So I've got this right here. This is a big reel handle. I don't know what they go for. It's called a dynamic something. The parts for it are in here. This is an extra reel handle. Let's run it for $1. Let's run it for $1. Miscellaneous fishing. Sudden death, 20 seconds. Here's a nice reel handle. Actually, I don't even know who makes it. It's just in this random package. I'm sure I might even, if I got more of these, I may even put one on my SLX. Why is my internet acting awful? Thank you, Darius. Is it lagging really bad for anybody? Because I know what it is. If it's lagging, I'll come right back. All right. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. All right. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully, we're not skipping anymore. How about some line? I've got a bunch of line here. I've got some Cast King covert fishing line. This is 100% fluorocarbon, 25 pounds. What's up, Carl? Anyone know? We got a good small crankbait that runs 12 foot, a Bandit 300. All right, here we go. Cast King 25-pound fluorocarbon line. It's running. And this is 200 yards of it. Cast King fluorocarbon. Where's Junior? He's inside. Going cheap tonight, guys. Tommy ain't gonna take it down. All right, here's another spool. 15-pound, 100% fluorocarbon Cast King. Yep, they got guys sleeping. I'm gonna sell it though. 15-pound fluorocarbon line, 200-yard spool, Cast King covert. Here's the thing. I'll tell you, there's only a few places that make line. This is probably rebranded Sunline or Cigar. We like 6 cents from the back. Yeah, I like them pretty good. I'm on their national pro staff. Thank you, Darius. I don't even like using the word pro staff. I'm just part of their team. All right. 200 yards of 12-pound Cast King fluorocarbon. Do I fix the 6.0? What do you mean? Do I fix the 6.0? This is Cast King 100% fluorocarbon, the Covert series, 12-pound. No, sir. I don't sell any of my 6 cent stuff. Thank you, John. Did I fix the six when Junior blow? I don't know what you're talking about. Junior blow what 6.0 up? Any braided line? Yeah, I got some. All right. Nope, I don't sell any of the 6 cents because I'm on their national team. I explain this every show. I am part of Team Six, like Ben Milliken, Justin Royal. I've been there for 7 years. I get all this stuff behind me for my personal use. I give some away every now and then, but I don't sell it. It just would not be good to sell the stuff they give me. All right. Braided line. Yeah. Got three different brands here. Here's some Power Pro 500 yards, 20-pound test Power Pro. Moss green. My lip is not pierced. What the heck? Here you go. 20-pound Power Pro. 500 yards, moss green. My wife has a pierced lip or something. I don't know. She's got all kinds of things going on. David, thank you so much for your first purchase. First purchase. I appreciate that. All right, here's some more braided line. Here's some Cash King braid. This is the Cash King Extreme braid, 15-pound, 600 yards, and it's this nice high vis green. Oh yeah, I'm drinking Gatorade. All right, here we go. 15-pound Cash King braid. It says it has 0.18 diameter. Look good, actually. Man, why is this thing skipping so bad? Every time I get a new follower, it's kind of when it skips. So, all right. Thank you, Matt. Let's. This stuff looks really good too. This is a different style of Cash King braid. It's the Cash King Mega 8 8-strand braid. And and this size is, don't say, oh, 15-pound, 15-pound of the Mega 8. Dude, why do people want to message me and whatnot shows? Mega 8, 15 pounds, started at $1, 300 yards. Man, why is this thing freezing so bad? I'm gonna have to get Starlink or something. It's just my normal internet's not handling this. Matt's gonna load up online tonight. I actually think about loading some of that up. David, thank you so much. The KK braid is good braid. That's what I've heard. I know, dude. It's crazy. All right. See what else oh, I got a couple vintage reels. A couple vintage reels here, guys. I don't know what these are worth. I don't know what these are worth. A couple old school Abus. This is a Abu 5500C, Abu, Sweden. It feels smooth. It's still got line on it. Functions nice. We're gonna start it at $1. Here we go. 20 seconds start death. Abu vintage fishing reel. Any green Corrados? No, I don't. I wish. We're really gonna sell a couple fishing reels for less than $10. That's awesome. Yeah, dog. I try to answer questions, but dude, old school guys definitely use these. Mr. Bandit gonna take it down. I don't have a box for this one, Mr. Bandit, but I will definitely find one for you. I may put it in a Shimano box. Now here's another one with a box. Oh man, this is balling. This is a 5600 C3 Abu Garcia. Big round reel. This used to be the deal for the deep crankbaits. Made in Sweden. Dude, Pantera is awesome. Like I said, it'll add 10 pounds to your bench press when you listen to it. That's a fact. Dude, there are a lot of old guys that still use these. All right, this one has a box. It's not in perfect shape, but here we go. Wish I knew the year and date on this. Here we go. Started at $1, 20 seconds. Old school reel. Everyone always asks if I got reels. I just haven't have a couple tonight. And Mr. Bandit took it down. He'll take both of us. Thank you, Derek. All right. What do we want to do? Y'all want bladed jigs or frogs? Frogs or bladed jigs? I got more random soft plastics. Frogs or bladed jig? Frogs? Okay. All right. I got some frogs. Y'all want old school frogs? Y'all want new frogs? We got frogs tonight. Line? I just ran some line. What kind of line you looking for? Uh, let's see here. Here's a pop and pad perch. Here's a Spro King Daddy. Here's the Spro with the legs. Here's another Spro with the legs. Here's a red ear popping frog. How about a Teckle sprinkler frog? And let's see, snag proof ish fat frog. All right, we got some frogs we can run for a bit. Oh, and an old school live target frog. We're gonna run about 8 frogs real quick, and then we're gonna run some hard baits. Well, you say how about the Vols? They had defense. How about Georgia's? They weren't any better, dude. We put up almost 600 yards of offense on Georgia. All right, I'll run some terror baits after the frogs. All right, here we go. First frog, KVD pop and perch. We'll do this on a random hard bait. Even though it's not hard, they don't weigh very much. So 20 seconds sudden death, KVD pop and perch. This is the white version. Pretty cool bait. If you've never thrown these walk really good. These are great around pads. Any tiny clash? Nah, I don't, bud. Sure don't. Tie man, take it down. I need a box. Here we go. I like to have a box to ride on. All right. More frog. How about an old school live target frog? You don't see these very often. Check this guy. This is the fat version. I think they call this like a 75. These were really good and soft. This is what old John B used to use before the Guggen baits. Why am I freezing up? My phone is what it is giving me notifications every 5 seconds. Here we go. This is a live target. This is brown. Why are we freezing? I hate that it's freezing up, guys. 20 seconds sudden death on this frog. We're about there. M. Jones going to take it down. Thank you, sir. Dude, the Xbox is off. I don't know what's going on. We got top orders too tonight. We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff. I'm going to probably run to probably 10 o'clock. Giveaway on the hour as well. Well, thank you, Froggy. Maybe it's my phone. Maybe it's my frog. All right. How about one of these Spro frogs? This is a Spro. I forgot the exact name. Hellabass loves these things. The paycheck, 105 on the repo and 73 on the one, which was a great deal. Here we go. Ooh, this is kind of like the snag proof Wobbletron. It's the Spro version. This is I forgot exactly what they called it, but these are actually pretty popular. A lot of guys up north like these things. What I like is see how them hooks can pop out quick. Feeling froggy. Boomer Sooner won the auction. I feel like I think that's Mac Pangrak's burner account. I'm just kidding. I know it's not Matt. Yeah, Spro flapping frog. That's it. You want to see something really cool? Spro King Daddy frog. Check this sucker out. Go big or go home. These are probably like 15 bucks brand new. But this is a big ass frog. Here we go. We're running it. Spro King Daddy. Spro King Daddy. Rebel Rider going to take it down. Thank you, sir. That's a big frog. God, it's big. Dude, I'm telling you, if one comes up to eat that, it's going to be a jank. But knowing my luck, a 3-pounder is going to try to eat it. All right. Here's a Spro popping frog. I believe they call this color red ear. Legs have been trimmed a little bit. Still a great bait. I got some frogs to run first, Cole. Spro popping frog, color red ear. This one's like never been fished. Been trimmed up. A lot of guys will shorten the legs on these frogs to get to walk. But do I have a grass burner buzz bait? I got one on my wall. It is an NFS. Thank you, M. Jones. Dude, that's sick, Blake. You and neighbors are great fishermen, by the way. All right, 3 more frogs, then we'll go with some bladed jigs. Uh, Here's another Spro flapping frog. This is the blackback brown belly. Really cool looking one. Here we go. Yeah, I do the shorter sides quite a bit if I'm really wanting to walk good. This is a good looking one right here. Spro flapping frog. Someone need to tag Hellabass in here. He'd probably be all over these things. Last second action coming. Hey, we had a first purchase. Thank you, Joe. I'll get you a free bait in with your shipment. All right. 2 more frogs for now. And then I'm going to move over to some chatterbaits. And we'll just freestyle. All right. Here's a ish is fat frog. Now this has obviously been fished on match. Someone has really trimmed the skirt material on this. There you can find tutorials on YouTube how to change the skirts out, but the ish fat frogs are getting really hard to find, by the way. Don't even check out eBay prices. Here we go. This is the full size, not the popping version. This is the ish fat frog. The ish popping frogs in the package will go on eBay or selling every day between $150 and $200. Thank you, Blake. And the regular ones are selling for about 50 to 100 too in the package. I actually like it for walking. The tails cut are the deal. All right, Teckle Sprinkler Frog. Everybody's been asking me about these lately. I don't know what the deal is. Here we go. I've got a bunch of the Booyah ones too. Teckle Sprinkler Frog. Here we go. I've got a bunch of the Booyah Toad Runners as well. So I don't know if you guys are interested in those, but I probably got 40 Booyah popping perches or pad crashers. I'm gonna run lots of like 3 or 4. Thank you, Wes. 60 people in here. We're gonna run another giveaway at 7 o'clock, by the way. We're another giveaway. I got a bunch of tackle. Man, I've had some awesome blow-ups. Yeah, yes, John. We're gonna run some chatterbaits. I got a bunch of hard baits too. I gotta find out what box did I put all my those bladed jigs in. Huh? Uh oh. Don't tell me I left it. Dadgummit. I think I left my box of bladed jigs at home. Let's see here. Here's some spinnerbaits we can run. God dang. Let's see here. I know I'm missing something. Frogs. I think I left my bladed jigs at home. Not at home, but at my mom's house where I've got all this stuff. Gosh dang it. I sure did. Son of a bitch. I hope that doesn't kill anybody. I'm sorry about that. Son of a gun. All right. Here's what it is. How about a buzz bait? How about a 1/4 ounce? This is a Lee Bailey Jr. This is the baby buzz bait, 1/8 ounce. 1/8 ounce buzz bait. I'm sorry, dude. I did not mean to do that. I'm gonna go double check some stuff real quick. Make sure I could swore I put it all in there. I had about 10 jackhammers and I had a bunch of tungsten weights and some other things to run. Great little buzz bait here. And I had some Cavitron buzz baits in the same box. I love these little 1/8 ounce buzz baits. Matter of fact, let's run another one. Let's run another of those buzz baits. Same bait, same color. Gold blade, 1/8 ounce. This is the Lee Bailey Jr. Baby Buzz Bait, the Vegetation Tamer. Bring out the squeaky dolphin. Uh, Probably not. Any swim bait? I did have a few swim baits. I'll run a couple spinner baits and we're fixing to do some hard baits. I'm sorry about them chatterbaits. God dang it, I can't believe I did that. Thank you, 513. That's a good looking buzz bait. A lot of companies don't make an 1/8 ounce buzz bait anymore. All right. There we go. How about a night spinner bait? Hoppy's nighttime spinner bait. Old Hickory, Tennessee. Purple black blade. Hoppy spinner bait. Here we go. Don't sell many nighttime spinner baits on here. Yeah, dude. So my buddy Sean Penn bought out Hoppy's. Sean Penn is an amazing bass fisherman, one of the best ever here around Kentucky Lake. So he's making these here locally in Benton, Kentucky now. And that one is also, thank you, M. Jones. I think it says three-quarter ounce. I've got a nice Picasso night spinner bait here. Oh, nice. I cannot believe on those bladed jigs. What the frick was I thinking? Oh, dog. That's good. Where's that? Where's that Picasso nighttime? I know I'll put it in here. How about a KVD tournament series 1 ounce bluegill? 1 ounce bluegill KVD tournament series in the package. It's a really good ledge fishing bait right there. Great deep water spinner bait. Yeah, lots of snipers. That's part of the game of sudden death. It's either bid or be bid against. M. Jones is going to take it down. It's a good spinner bait right there. Now that's a 1 ouncer, but that's great for the grass. All right. Speaking of spinner baits, where is that son of a bitch? I'm mad now. I can't find it. I know I put it in here. All right. Saltwater Super Spook in the package, or Super Spook Junior in the package. Here you go. 20 seconds in the package. Super Spook. Head Junior. Good deal here. Thank you, Matt. Y'all want some in the package stuff? I got quite a bit. Top water, 8XD, Spro, 6XD. Here we go. Here's a Spro Little John DD45. Nasty shad in the package. How much are the old package spooks going for? What old package spooks like? I don't know. No, I don't have any 6 cents, buddy. Man, why is my stream freezing and freezing? I know why it is. It's this fantasy football update. Get out of here. Sorry it froze. Gosh dang it. Garrett, you win that. Why is this froze? Why do people keep messaging me? Gosh. I know I have a poor connection phone. All right, thank you, Garrett. Sorry, I'm getting mad. My kids are just all over the internet right now. I cannot get them off of it. All right. Strike King 6XD Tennessee shit. Get y'all gonna have to give me a minute. All right, I'm sorry about that. Trying to get my internet to work right. And I don't know if it will. My wife says it's been like that. All right, 6XD Tennessee Shad in the box. 6XD Tennessee Shad. I'm fixing to have Xbox for sale. This thing gonna go for $1. Heck yeah. Ty man, he's gonna take it down. Thank you, Ty. How about an 8XD nude blank? It's naked. It's ready for clothing. 8XD nude. That is their blank. You can have it painted whatever color you want to. Austin's going to take it down. All right. KVD 2.5 citrus shad in the pack. I don't even know. I mean, you could fish it clear if you want to. It definitely would catch. 2.5 KVD citrus shad. I don't have any crabs. I don't have crabs. No crabs. Oh, there he goes. Thank you, Ranger. All right. Here's some new impact Berkeley top waters. Bone Bullet Pop 70. Wow. Bone Bullet Pop 70 Berkeley top water. Interesting. Good deal, Carrie. See if it holds. Bullet Pop's actually a really good popper. I like it quite a bit. And now we got a chrome black one. Bullet Pop 70 chrome black. Thanks, Still. I enjoy Pantera. Oh, I found that Picasso spinnerbait. Daryl's going to take it down. All right, Picasso spinnerbait. This is a 3/4 ounce. This is the Inviswire Pro Knot Blade. Show you what this guy looks like. So there it is, 3/4 ounce nighttime spinnerbait. See how it's got like the head swivels with the blade. I should have restarted my phone before I did this. All right, here we go. Picasso nighttime spinnerbait. We're gonna do a giveaway here in a few minutes too. It's 7 o'clock. Dang, Daryl likes it. Thank you, sir. All right. Let's see what else we got here. How about we do a little deal? New in the box, Booyah Pad Crashers. I'll do a two for here. So we got this color and this color. We'll run them together. Daryl got an issue on the payment there. No biggie. 2 pad crashers in the box. All right, see you, M. Jones. You have a good one, buddy. 2 pad crashers, new in the box. And hey, we got a first time buyer. Thank you, Zach. Gonna band these up together. I think that's a pretty good deal for 2 of them. All right, let's see what else I got. How about a Fritz Side 7? Great color right here. Spray tan, Fritz Side 7. Yep, we go on. Fritz 7 in the pack. Color is called spray tan. That's my favorite color Fritz Side, by the way. This spray catches them in the spring. 61 people in here. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, John. Let's see. How about this? Some a Berkeley Money Badger in color Northern Lights. Got that purple in it. Man, I don't have any crop stuff. What's really gone up in price? Well, where do I get one of those hats? 6centsfishing.com, Zach. You can get this hat. It's on their website. Use my discount code Baitman. You'll get 10% off. Great price on the Money Badger. Great price on the Money Badger. All right. Here's something different. Oh, here's another Spook Junior in the package. Spook Junior in the package. Head and Spook Junior in the package. I must love this color. Gonna have some more. Y'all want me to run some more top water stuff? I can after this. Thank you, Matt. think I got some Ricos tonight. Hey, people want it, they want it. How about some size 2 Gamakatsu feather treble hooks? These are in the package. White and red, size 2. Feather treble hooks in the package. Gamakatsu, size 2. I don't know what these are, $7-8 a pack, something like that. This be good to put on your Repo Mans or Vixit. All good. Thank you, Daryl. How about some more Gamakatsu hook? Well, here's a pack of KVD short shank 2X, size 4. KVD treble, size 4, short shank. It's a whole pack of them. 6 of them. KVD short shank, 2X treble. Size 4. And we're froze again. Thank you, Greg. I found one pack. Found one pack, Night Train. You want me to run it? I thought I had more. Dog, I don't know what colors all the time. It's threadfin shad. It's right here. Threadfin shad. This is the one pack I found and all this stuff. Run them? Okay. I'm gonna run them under soft bait. I thought I had more packs, but this was all I had. 15 seconds, sudden death. Here we go. 6 cents flush. This color is threadfin shad. It's a full pack. That large metal black bait that says 6 behind you on your right side. Thank you, Night Train. The first time purchase, I'll send you a little gift with this as well. The bait that says 6 on it. I don't know what you're talking about. They all say 6 on there. This bait right here, that's a 6 cents Magnum spoon. I can't sell that. The reason I sold that is that come out of a lot of stuff I bought secondhand. All this back here is not for sale. All right. How about a little Berkeley deal here? 2 packs of Berkeley. Here's some Berkeley flute worms and red bug, and some chatterbait trailers. Skeet Reese, the deal, and June bug. 2 packs. Here we go. Run these together. 2 packs. The flute worm and the deal. Chatterbait trailer. Bladed jig trailer, however you want to do it. Thank you, Jada. Use them credits. Guys, you sign up on Whatnot under my link, you can get free $15. So if you're watching and you hadn't signed up, you can sign up under my link. XPS glides. No, sir, I don't have one. Oh, I got some Berkeley Havoc, though. Looky here. Here's a Berkeley Havoc. The subwoofer. What's up, Great Lakes Angler? Berkeley Havoc subwoofer. This you can use this as like a speed worm, chatterbait trailer, kind of a swim bait. Discontinued product here. We're fixing to run a little givey in just a second. I'm gonna run a little givey. Hey, thank you, Dylan. We'll run a givey. Here's what I'm gonna do for the givey. A little terminal tactical giveaway here. Actually, see what I got. For play. I'm gonna give you a little giveaway. Uh, put this together for you guys. Check it out. Giveaway number two: some Gamakatsu heavy cover flipping hooks. These are pretty expensive. Okay, these are really good. Straight shanks. My phone freeze when someone hits follow me. Some VMC wacky weedless. Some Berkeley Fusion shaky heads. And then I'll give you a War Pig half bounce. This is a little followers giveaway on the hour. So we got some flipping hooks, a lipless, some wacky hooks, and shaky head. What's my favorite crankbait on Kentucky? It's really hard. It's, I like a DT16 to be honest with you, but the crankbait's real something. Are you talking deep cranks, shallow cranks? I mean, everything's different. But Carl, honestly, dude, the flat F4 from 6 cents, I've caught so many fish on that. Deep crank, it'd probably be a DT16 or 6XD. Shallow crank, RC 1.5, 6 cents crush 50. And in between, I like a deep little end and a bandit 200. All right, let's run this giveaway. But my favorite 10 years ago is different than my favorite now. It's just changed. All right, we're running this giveaway, guys. Make sure we got 55 people in here. Here we go. It's a nice little giveaway. I'll put it in a bag too. That way I know it's giveaway number two. Speaking of crankbait, I think it's time we run some crankbaits in top order. What do you guys think? Y'all sleeping around? I think because it's silent and it doesn't, I think being silent matters a lot. I don't think the size, maybe the wobble. I think the angle a DT dives is different than a lot of other stuff. They come through brush really well too. So, all right, y'all got 5 minutes to get in that. We got 62 people, 64 people. We should have them all to get giveaway number two. All right, let's open up the box here. See if anybody's sleeping right now. How about a Lucky Craft Splash Tail? What's up, Ollie Max? Lucky Craft Splash Tail prop bait. I know a lot of guys been looking for these things. That's kind of a ghost minnow color. I think they actually call this Wakasagi. Let's run it. Here we go. Lucky Craft Splash Tail prop bait. Square bill, yeah. I got some. Thank you, Bass Snatcher. I hope he bought that just so Jay Davis didn't get it. I'm just kidding. Kind of square bill you looking for? Guys, make sure you're getting the giveaway. 63 people in there, and only 28 of you have gotten the giveaway. All right. I'll enjoy giving y'all free stuff. Top order, let's stick with it. River to Sea Rover 128. I got another one, Jay Davis. I just had to get it untangled. Man, it's freezing so bad. My end's freezing really bad. River Sea Rover 128. Or not 128. This is a Rover 98. I'm sorry. This is like a late payment Vixman or Repo Man. Oh my gosh. Dude. Yeah, I know there's air. I don't know why my whatnot's freezing up really bad right now. This is a beautiful color, by the way. All right, let's try to run it again. I gotta fix something on my phone's not working. I don't need notifications on whatnot right now. All right. Yeah, I know I'm lagging really bad. I don't have any glide baits right now. All right, maybe this is better. We good here? For some reason, when I'm running giveaways tonight, my phone gets all these notifications, and all of a sudden it's lagging. Really, I do not have any glide baits, Hook Haven. Sure don't. I've kind of got to where I don't run glide baits, is because every time people ask for them, I get them out and nobody buys them. So, and I really don't care about the price of them. It's just I do a lot of work in getting them out, and then people don't even bid on them. So I'll run them, start them at $1. All right, there's a top order. Rover to sea, river to sea, Rover 98. This is like the small size. Here you go. It's a Chucky bait. This is great if you like the small Vixen or the late payment from Paycheck Baits. That smaller mold. Got a different sound. Got a little bit of rattle and a hard knot. They walk really good. Thank you, Matt. All right, giveaways fixing to run. Y'all got 13 seconds to get in that giveaway. We'll run another one at 8 o'clock tonight. 70 people in here. Wow. Thank you guys. We're getting to the good stuff right now. Winner of the giveaway, WV Fisherman. Thank you, sir. Thank you, WV. Hey, how about a man's? This is a man's -4. This is a newer one. It's missing an eye. This is a man's bait though. It's kind of like their version of a 2.5 square bill. Here we go. Good looking color. Kind of like a sexy shad. How about some ploppers? Y'all interested in ploppers? Thank you, Wes. You'll take the one top water. It doesn't work like that. It's already sold, bud. You want a little terminal giveaway there. All right. Let's see. I got some bandits and some rapalas. I got two spooks right here. Here's a one knocker spook, foxy shad. Pretty good shape. Got a little hook rash on it. Nothing crazy. Thank you, Bobcat.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Neely.
Dad, Xbox is still on my phone's off. Can I watch TV in the living room?
Sure. A one knocker spook and foxy shad. I got one in bone. I'll run next. Thank you, Ollie. Thanks for the raid, Bobcat. Any DT16? Yeah, I actually do, Carl. These. I got a really rare one. I got a green tiger again tonight. Let's run some more top or bone one knocker spook. Mint shape bone one knocker spook. I'll pull a couple DTs out right now. Hey, thank you, Bass Snatcher. DT10 and bluegill. DT10 and bluegill. And this one's mint. It doesn't have any hooks on it. You'll have to put some hooks to split rings. Repel DT10 and bluegill. Oh, I'm pulling out the bad daddy here too. I got some DT4s tonight as well. DT10 and bluegill. Thank you, Carl. Some of these smaller bags makes it easier to pack these things up. Any other crankbaits you guys are looking for? We got some. I don't have a lot of Normans tonight. Like I said, I'm gonna run to about 10 o'clock tonight. Try to run 150 or so items. DT10, DT6. This is the foiled shad. I already done a giveaway. I literally just did one. DT6 shad black back, foiled shad. I think they just call this color shad. Don't have it. Hey Tyler, I can't lower shipping, buddy. I'm sorry. Dude, just picked up a DT6 for $1. Wow. Let's go. I mean, the thing is, if you buy 4 or 5 baits and you're buying stuff like this for $1, you're still saving money paying whatever the shipping price is. Thanks, Dan. I love 6 cents too. All right, here we go. Here's a little DT4 and brown crawdad. Here you go. I heard that, Darius. DT4 and brown crawdad. You'll have to put some hooks on her, but it's good, dude. This is a fish catching bait. Not gonna win any collectors things, but this catches fish. Thank you, Froggy. Thank you, Froggy. Y'all don't want to. Y'all might want to be pay attention. If you know DTs, something may be coming up. Here's another DT4, and this is this. I forgot the exact color shad, but they don't make this one anymore. I like it because it reminds me of a yellowtail threadfin. DT4. Here we go. Really good one. I got DT6 and bluegill. I don't want to run them all. We might get some new faces in here in a little bit. Thank you, Dylan. Oh, Ollie gonna take it down. Thank you, Ollie. He was a first time buyer last night. I'm glad he's in here. He's gonna be getting several packages. No, this one's not Helsinki. I think they called it shad, and there's two different versions of shad. Helsinki is got a blue back. But you know what I do have? I've got a DT6 in green tiger. I sold two last week for over $25. Let's run it. Who's paying attention for a rare DT6? Dude, my daughter and my wife are going at it right now. My daughter is, hey, Bass Snatcher, he knows. Thank you, sir. Told you I got to be paying attention on the Baitman show some night. That is a good grab. I've seen them on eBay and Facebook Marketplace lately, over 30, 40 bucks a piece. All right, here's another, the DT6 Bluegill. A lot of guys say they really want this one lately. So we're going to run a DT6 in the Bluegill. What else we got? How about a Whopper Flopper? How about a Bagley's? Thank you, Carl. I would run the reduced shipping if I knew I wasn't going to sell soft baits because, man, once you start adding soft baits and stuff, it really makes the weight of the package. Bagley KB1s. I wish I had one. Let's do a couple Boss baits. Oh yeah, there's a couple Boss baits. How about a couple Bandit Flat Max? We like those. Bandit Flat Max pre Pradco. This is a shallow runner. There's the little nipples on it. This one is kind of a chrome citrus color. Here we go. Flat Max shallow, man. Bandits went crazy last night. Everybody loved the Bandits. Pre Pradco version here. Ooh, feeling froggy. He is. Thank you, sir. There's something in the water at my house. It's a freaking kid. Neely's behaved really well all weekend, but this is 2 weekends in a row. How can you tell if a bandit's pre-Praco besides the bronze triple grips? All right, so if they got nipples, you see right there below the hook, the nipples. That's those dimples. That's pre-Praco. And when you get into some of the rarer colors, you definitely know because they don't make those. All right, here's another shallow flat max with the nipples, the dimples. This color is called LA Shad. It's a really popular one. Here you go. Oh, Flat Max Shallow LA Shad. Guys, thank you all 58 of you for coming in tonight. We're going to keep running for a while. I'll do some more giveaways. We'll have some common baits, some rare baits. Make sure you share the show with your buddy. Thank you, Froggy. I wish there was a way to track the shares, and I do like a giveaway if you share the show. But I appreciate all y'all coming in. Really going to tone it down. I'm just going to do a big show every Sunday night, maybe one during Thursdays during the day, but for the most part, the big stuff would be on Sunday nights. Hey, who's paying attention? Whopper Ploppers. I believe this is a 70 in Loon. A little fat Whopper Plopper 70 in Loon. Go. 70 in Loon. So I've got some good deep cranks in there. Oh, I just found a bandit racket. Ollie Max, thank you, sir. Like it's kind of like part of my ritual to do a whatnot on a Sunday night. Every now and then I'll do some special shows, but we got a lot of stuff to move. I'm probably gonna be selling 200 baits every Sunday night. Trying to get a variety instead of the same stuff all the time. Here's another. Here's a Bill Norman. Here we go. And of course, here's a Bill Norman DD14. This is an old one. Not super old. DD14. Here you go. DD. Those Wisconsin smallmouths are going to tear that thing up. Guaranteed. DD14. Old school bait right here. Thank you, Carl. Levi, if you're in here, I need you to look something up for me. Or if you guys know, it's called a high depth crank 88. I think this is a river to sea bait. I don't see it very often. Any DT flat threes? I do not. I believe this is a river to sea. This is a beautiful matte chartreuse powder blue deep crank. I don't see those very often. Thank you, Martin. I feel like those are probably a little tougher to find than I think. Yeah. Nah, it looks like a river to sea, to be honest with you. I didn't. It's too curvy to be a lucky craft. All right. Who's Here's a little Bagley. What's up, Gorilla Baits? 20 or so on sold on eBay. Okay. Thank you, Levi. Figure Levi's pretty good at finding the last sold on eBay. All right, this is a Bagley Balsa B1, and this is the top with the two line ties. That color is DC9. Here we go. Y'all got. Oh, I did not realize I'm still running on random soft baits. Gosh, oh well. Hey, we got a first time purchase. Thank you, sir. I'll get you a free bait in with your deal. I've got to be more conscious. It's all right. Doesn't matter anyway. When I go to ship, I always read the receipts. Let's fix the shipping though, because these hard baits. I've got to be more conscious of that. All right. Next hard 37. Okay, that's 20. All right. Random hard bait. Here's another one. Here's a this is a here's a Bomber Model B. This is a balsa bait from Bomber. You do not see many of these. And it's kind of that citrus shad color. This is a balsa bait. Here we go. Back to the hard bait. This 20-second sudden death. I was like, man, these are going quick. So I'll just have two multiples from 27 to 37. I'll figure it out in the shipping. It ain't no big deal. Great little bait here. Very similar like a Zoom WEC. Jay Davis. Thank you, sir. All right. We will run this river to sea. This is a great looking deep crankbait. The high depth CNK88. Listen to this guy. It's got some rattles. One thing that's really cool, I like this bill, and I like how thin profile this dude would definitely get down quick. Here we go. Matte chartreuse powder blue color as well. Then I got another one of these. But we'll run some deep cranks and then we'll go back to square bills and top water. Y'all cool with that? Ollie, thank you. 55 people in here. All right. Uh-oh, we about to be whatnotting in the storm. So hopefully my internet don't go out. Ty Man already told me earlier today, he said you're about to get wet. All right, check this one out. Awesome looking Aurora Black style color. Same model, the high depth crank. Woo, these things look good. Fish catching color there. I love Aurora Black. Ooh, found a good one. Ty Man, he's gonna take it down. You know, I'm new here. Is a good spot to be. This is a good spot to be, man. We sell a lot of stuff on here. If you're like bass fishing, cannot believe I left that box of jackhammers. All right, 8XD. We're gonna run a couple more deep divers and we're gonna go square biz. What's up, CRB? 8XD in splatterback. 8XD in splatterback. What kind of bait you like, brah? If you're new here, you just tell me what kind of bait you like. We run a lot of crankbaits, a lot of old school stuff, and then we'll have good deals on new baits like this that are $14 brand new. And we got one out of the package here. And it's gonna go for $5. Thank you, sir. How about a 10XD in barfish? Got any Wappa proppers? Dog, I do. I got you. Give me just a minute, and I got some Whopper ploppers for you. Some old school ones. Oh, the OGs. All right. A lot of guys have asked about this the last few shows. 10XD in barfish. 10XD in barfish. I'm gonna get down extra deep. What do I fish at a really dried out farm pond? Like not really dried out, but like you know what I mean. Uh Chatterbait or Cinco. Time man, thank you, sir. 10XDs are $16 on Tackle Warehouse now. Time in getting the deal, getting it for $8. And it's like brand new. Top water. All right. We'll get there in just a second. Gonna run one more deep diver. And we're gonna swap. Chartreuse perch 5XD. Yes, $17.99 for the Elite 10XDs. Here's a fish catcher of 5XD and chartreuse perch. Great one right here. 5XD is one of my favorite crankbaits. I know some guys really like the Series 5, but I love the small profile and the ability to dive 14 to 15 foot with the 5XD. Catch a lot of fish for me. Thank you, Jim. It's one of my favorite cold water crankbaits. It's great in the summer too, but man, clear water, deep crank in the winter, 5XD gets it done. Okay, think I'm using this like fish lure. It's really small and a dink master. I'm a dink master too, buddy. Save a couple of. Let's get another box, boys. Let's see if we can find some top waters. I said ploppers. Said I got you on the plopper. Let's see what we got in here. Wart box got sold last night, Chandler. I sold all my wiggle warts last night. Who knows? We might have some more coming in. All my warts. Somebody says a nickel in head, a bird in one hand is better than two in the bush. And that's kind of how I thought. You know what? Sell these bad boys now while I wait. All right. I'll bring my ploppers out. I didn't pull that many tonight. I do got a few here. Thought I got another one somewhere. I got some good ass top waters. What I got. Hey, how about a Rio Rico? A Kelly J from Lucky Craft. How about a man's baby -1 double stamp? Did I just really do that? How about the Excalibur XCS Squirt? This box is juicy, guys. We got a juice box here. Pulling out some more. Oh, how about a black matte Chapo? Happen to have any givvies? I do. So here's my rule about giveaways. When people ask for a giveaway, I don't run one. I'll run a giveaway usually every hour on the hour. Um, that's what I try to do. When people start asking for giveaways, I don't run them. So, all right, here we go. Let's run this. This is a Loon Whopper Plopper 90, and this is an OG. Oh yeah, Whopper Plopper 90 in Loon. We're starting it at $1. Let's go. Do I have a regular Rico? I don't know if I do. I know I got some. I just started pulling baits. It was 98 degrees. I'm just trying to fill boxes up with stuff. And when I say 98 degrees, I don't mean the boy band. I mean, I had ass sweat. Thank you, Randy. Appreciate the purchase. Is this the goat color in a Whopper Plopper? Is it loon or is it bone? Bone. Oh, a lot of guys like loon. Monkey butt's really good. Both. Hey, here's an idea, Martin. Why couldn't you do a half and half? Half side loon, half side bone. Paint the tail halfway. That way it rotates. You're partial to the Chapo? That's good to know. I like the Chapo. I'll tell you what, the 6 cents one's good too. That's no shiznet. The 6 cent plopper is good. Speaking of Chapo, here we go. Matte Black Chapo. Let's run it. Matte Black Chapo 90, I believe. Yeah. See, I like how hard the tail is on the Chapo. Makes a different noise. Y'all sleeping, this one gonna run for $1. Let's see here. Do we got a first time buyer? Hey, we got a first time purchase. Thank you, buddy. I'll send you a free bait out of my stash. First time buyers get a free gift with their package. I'll tell you a color I really like in the plopper was that T1000 color. That was a really good one. All right, here's a plop. Somebody put a feather tail on this plopper. Here's a plopper 75, and I know it with a feather tail on it. We've got to upgrade. It's like somebody decided they're gonna put the body kit on this thing. I've never thrown a plopper with the feather tail. Thank you, Randall. Goodbye. All right. How about how about this guy? When's the last time you seen one of these? Do you see how Ish now owns a boat dealership? I did not know that. That's cool. Check this. A live target bait fish popper. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. Dude, right now I feel like on Kentucky Lake would be a good time for this. A lot of guys are looking for these. Here we go. 20 seconds sudden death on this guy. We're fixing to do a little 20-second sudden death baby minus ones. Got two of them for tonight. They made a purple one, had purple bait fish. I'd like thank you, Bass Snatcher. About time you come visit the house now that they got that road to Fast Eddie's and the uh, lawnmower place open. I can get there in like 5 minutes. Think we're gonna have to go get a pizza. By the way, any of you guys ever come to Kentucky Lake, feel free to message me. I'd love to have like a meetup at Fast Eddie's. A bunch of YouTube subscribers, whatnot, guys. If y'all ever come to fish, we should make like that. We'll do. You should have hollered at me. I'd love to take you out for lunch. All right, here we go. Rio Rico. This is the big one. This is a sexy color right here. It's kind of like a full gray back, full. This is the one I love to throw, the big one with the rattles. You guys got 20 seconds. Get on this, Rico. Dadgum, they got sharp hooks too. If you ever change hooks, I like the Gamakatsu G, Aaron Martin's G finesse on that Rico. They're super sharp. You'll catch a lot of fish that are slashing at it. Thank you, Bass Snatcher. That color should be called Jaint Snatcher because it looks so good. All right, I told y'all we got some minus ones. I don't have too many left. I'd have to dig and see how many more I got in these big lots coming. But this one was custom painted, beautiful color. Now, see, it is peeling, but it is a baby minus one. It is peeling a lot. This one might go cheap. Here we go. I think BER is the guy that custom painted this, but it's still a baby one minus. Really, honestly, it's just I don't know. You could repaint it. You could, this would be a great fishing color. If you're a collector, you may not want it, but if you want to fish with it, like I bet Wes is going to, thank you, Wes, you're gonna be all right. Some of those guys at one time, and what I've done research on this guy that paints BER, he's an old school painter. A lot of guys were really experimenting with clear coats one time. It's not a cracked bait, it's just where the clear is pulled and cracked. Dude, a bass ain't gonna be able to tell. Got any Zarapuchas? Is that the little bitty baby one? I don't have any tonight, but I'll pull some. All right, here's another nice one. I believe this is called Bama Shad. It's got a piece of cardboard. It's got a piece of dirt on it. Sure, you can take that. This is Bama Shad Baby minus one. I got a couple that are custom painted, but not on me. Here we go. Baby minus one, but gonna have to put some split rings and hook. Double stamp too, guys. Double stamp. It's a beautiful color. This would have been a great one for last night. Swim bait? Nah, yeah, actually. I had a little swim bait. Dan Gregg's gonna get this one. Don't let that dirt scare you off. What's up, Tom? I hope to get more baby minus ones in the future. I know everybody's wanting them. It's a crazy phenomenon right now. That's a good price. That's usually a $25 baby minus one. But hey, we let the people speak. Some nights the people don't want them. Some nights they go crazy. What do y'all think? More square bill? I got some jerking baits. Some more top water. Jerking baits, top water. About an old Lucky Craft Sammy. How about an XRK one knocker? Get a couple lipless out here. This got a great box right here. More balsa crankbait. A little discontinued Rapala DT4. Nice little variety going out on the table. I don't know who makes this, but it's awesome. Balsa bait. Oof. Okay. I got a River Sea Bubble Walker that looks awesome. All right. Here we go. Check this out. I believe this is a custom painted River to Sea Bubble Walker. I don't think it's a Pop X or Pop Max. I don't know who makes this. The reason I say it's custom painted, there's no markings on here, and it's got a pretty heavy kind of clear coat. Any small storm chug bugs? I don't think I have any small ones. I got a big one. I got some small poppers though. Here's two more top water baits. Let's run this guy. This thing looks great. It's got to be worth $5-6. Nice little popper. Martin likes it. I bet the farther I hold this back, the better it looks to me. That's kind of got like a thread fin shad look to me. Make sure you guys are following Martin's Bass Baits too. Great dude out in California. I just bought something from him. Hey, what's up, Big Mike? Make sure you get that local pickup selected, Big Mike. That way I can bring it to you. You need to bring Trav over to the house one day and bring Trav over to the house and we'll get him some baits. It, it says little payment failed. Make sure your PayPal's hooked up. Mine did it the other day on somebody's. It's because the bank sees it, says whatnot, and they decline. But I'll hang this at for while you get it fixed. No big deal. Let's see. How about here's a great fish catching bait right here. Y'all still want top order, or when we'll go Square Bill's cranks? KVD. This is the big KVD splash in bone. So if you like a real Rico, top order is. This was modeled after the Rio Rico, and they're about half the price. And this is bone. It's hard to beat a bone KVD splash. And I got an oyster one. I really love oyster. It's beautiful. Thank you, feeling froggy. That's a really good bait. I would tell you, JDM Will Spin Prize. They're on Martin's. Make sure you guys bookmark him. He's a good dude. I'd love to come fish some of those lakes. Clear Lake, the Delta, Shasta. They're not all together. What's the other one that was big? Casitas, wasn't that really big down there? Diamond Valley Lake. I knew that was a big deal. Here we go. Here's a big head and super spook. Foxy shad. That's the big size. Here we go. Head and super spook. 3 hooks. Foxy shad. It's either Foxy later. I can't remember. There's Foxy shad, Foxy lady. This one is not the one knocker version. Any small whopper poppers? I just ran some. I'll see if I got some more. Thank you, Warren. Literally just ran some. Let's see if I got any more here. I am in the top order box. I love the 3 hook spook. Got any tackle boxes? Not right now. Are you wanting a tackle box or like Plano boxes? We've also got tackle storage bags. Let's see if there's another plopper in here. No, I do not see another plopper. Still don't. Uh oh. Uh oh. Really want to get that bait out, but it's hung. Uh, I got a pretty good amount of stuff in front of me here. Let me make sure I don't have any more ploppers. I don't. Okay. I'm out of ploppers for tonight. Lucky Craft, Sammy 100 in chrome, red eyes. Sammy 100, chrome, red eyes. This is a great bait. Justin Atkins bought a bunch of these before he won the FLW championship on Lake Murray for me. Hey, got a first purchase. Thank you so much. And you'll get a free bait with your purchase. Oh my gosh, I hear my daughter going insane. Neely has really changed in the last 4 months. She's got a wild. Any Lucky Craft buzz baits? That I can tell you, I do not have at, at the moment. I don't know who makes this. This thing looks badass though. Not sure who makes this hard bait right here, but it looks awesome. Martin, do you have an idea? I want to say it's a river to sea, but I'm not sure. No, I do not have any magic swimmers right now. Here we go. This is, I'm not, this, I can't. Mm. First generation river to sea rover. Okay. No, it's not a tackle. First gen river to sea rover. I got you. I had it gave me some river to sea vibes, man. This is a great looking bait. Great looking bait. And this is a new one. I've never sold one of these. Feeling froggy, he'll take it. I might have just sold some something I'm going to regret, but hey, you never know sometimes. I actually don't have any regrets on anything I sell because usually I can find some more. All right, staying with top order. How about a Lucky Craft Kelly J? Oh, prop bait. It's a very underrated bait. And chartreuse shad. Kelly J prop bait. I'm big friends with Kelly Jordan too. He's a good dude. He's a good dude. I've got a black one. My daughter is just absolute. I'm gonna have to go take a break. I got to refill here in a second. Johnson just got a $15 Lucky Craft for $3. You the man, Johnson. All right. All right. Check this out. This is a Bass Pro wake bait. I don't know what they call it, but that's a beautiful color. It's kind of an egg shape. It's got some blue hue in this thing. Somebody told me they call this the egg or something like that, but this is a straight up big round wake bait. Here we go. Let's run this thing. I have a good feeling this is a fish catching bait. It's a wake bait. Guys asking me about wakes all the time. I promise you, there's probably somebody looking for these, and I just don't know what they're called. Thank you, Bass Snatcher. Man, that's a good looking deal. I'm fixing to have to go inside for a second, refill my drink. I'm getting whipped by mosquitoes too. Be right back, guys. I've got here's what I got on deck here. I've got a KVD splash and oyster. I've got a bandit racket. I got a couple balsa baits, a chug bug, some XRK 50. I got some old school spinner baits too. I want to run. I'll be right back. Got to have a little intermission. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. How about a Build Ant? I saw one of these last night. This is a Build Ant Super Spook Junior. I think he called this Gizzard Shad. Here we go. Start at $1. Whoa, Robert, he's all over it. This one's in great shape too, by the way. I got. What's up? What's up, Gut Hooked? Thank you, Robert. Gotta get me a box. Here, a box to ride on. We'll have another giveaway coming up here in a minute. About 8 o'clock. All right, KVD Splash. Ooh, 16. KVD Splash and Oyster. This is the big one. Here we go. KVD Splash and Oyster. What's up, Levi? B-Head. Good bait right here. I think these are like $8 or $9. What are these new, Levi? $7.99, $8.99? Might be. Thank you, Boone. Made a first purchase. I'll be sending you a free bait in the mail. All right. How about a chug bug? Oh, chug bug. Oh, chrome shad, black back, the newer color. Here we go. Chug bug. We're gonna run a giveaway here in about 10 minutes too. How about some jerkin baits? We hadn't had any jerkin baits. Boom, he's gonna take that chug bug down. Thank you, sir. It's going, Big Muddy. It is going. $10.99 on TW for a KVD splash. I did not realize that either. How about this? Discontinued discontinued Excalibur XCS 100. I believe they call that Foxy Lady. That's Chartreuse Sexy Shad. Discontinued square bill. Here we go. We're running it. XCS 100. I've got an XCS 200 too. Yeah, everything's gone good, Big Muddy. I hadn't had a moron call me a scammer tonight. That was wild. Yeah, the Foxy Mama, I think, was the chrome one. Foxy Lady Chartreuse and Foxy Shad's the sexy shad. Correct me if I'm wrong. Dog, it was wild. It was wild, Boone. Every now and then. Here we go. Here's the discontinued XR50 Foxy Mama. XR50. I ain't never cursed nobody on whatnot till then. How rare is a royal red flat A? Pretty rare considering they never made the color. That would probably be custom painted. Y'all really gonna sleep on an guys? Excalibur XR50 for $2. What we doing here? We giving the deal is what we're doing. We gave an awesome deal. Whoa! All right, it's all good though. Going to happen. Did y'all? I guess maybe y'all thought this was a booyah. This was not. Hey, it's all right. All good, buddy. All good. All right. Here we go. Here's a little boss of bait here. This is a Thunder Shad, chartreuse in a blue. Beautiful one right here. Boss of bait. Let's go. We'll run it. These Thunder Shads are sweet. Great little bait. Dang, $2 XR50. Great deal. I can't even hate on it. I would have done the same thing. He sniped you. He sniped you. It's what happens. Everybody's like, yeah, I'm gonna try to get it cheap and wait to the last second. That clock ticks down quick. I got another good looking Thunder Shad too. This has got a different bill and it's a root beer splatter. I always say when I'm on whatnot, the way I bid, if I want something, I bid, and I bid where people can't get it. If I know I want it, I go I go in there, I set my bid. If I know I'm gonna pay 15, that's what I put. Check out check out this guy. This is another Thunder Shad. We got a round bill here, but this is a chartreuse root beer splatter. Just a sexy little boss of bait. Here we go. What's up, Layton? We running cranks tonight. Lots of deals here. We got some balsa. If you guys are interested in some spinner baits, I can run those. This was golly, the Thunder Shad was made Awesome Bait Company. So who made these? They were endorsed by Rick Clunn. Hey, thank you, Layton. Endorsed by Rick Clunn. You have any man spitter baits? I don't. Thanks, Matt. I don't know if I'm awesome or not. I'm just a dude who likes to sell baits. I have a stupid amount of knowledge for nothing that really matters. I'll tell you what I got. How about a Rick Clunn Trickster spinnerbait? Here we go. Here's a Trickster spinnerbait. If you know, you know. These are pretty tough to find. And this is an older one. Solid chartreuse half ounce. The old Trickster. I believe it's half ounce, Kyle. Yep. Guys, even got your trailer hook on here. Very unique blades on these things. Hey, thank you, sir. Won his first auction. Use his whatnot credits. Thank you, sir. I got another one of these too. I actually got a few of them. Those things are really good. I like the skirts on them. All kinds of. Let's do some old school spinner baits right now. Switch it up. Here's another trickster. Check this one out. I think this one's probably either a half or 3/8. Silver blades. You can see it right here. The trickster. Well made. This is kind of a gray, white, and red. Here we go. Got silver and a gold blade on it. Yeah, dude. Dimebag, he was awesome. And then I think I got Stanley titanium wedge too. I got one more trickster. Thank you, Jim. Jim, I forgot to put a bait in your order from last Sunday night. I found it today. But the good news is you made an order last night tonight, and I'll throw it right in there. I didn't know they made a bladed jig. Interesting. All right. Here's the last trickster I got. I believe this is a 3/8 ounce chartreuse white, little red. This is definitely a smaller one than others we ran. Last little trickster. This blade has got a little bit of rust on it, but yeah, crazy. Got more guys bid on the spinner bait than the Excalibur XR50. Maybe I was just talking crazy and guys didn't hear me, but that's all good. Thank you, Leighton. It's so hot. As soon as I set my drink down, just evaporation everywhere. Need some coasters back here. All right, guys, it's about giveaway time. I'm gonna run a couple spinner baits. Giveaway to I got a buyer's giveaway tonight, and you know what? I think we'll get out some balsa. I think I'll give you a balsa bait for a buyer's giveaway. Got a storm coming in from west. We'll be all right. Any more of them XR50? Not at $2. Not at $2. All right. Here you go. Here's a great follower giveaway. Here's some DT6 blanks. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these custom painted. And I'll even add in these 3 Mega Bass Vision KOs. Hey, they were sleeping or I was sleeping. I don't know. All right, giveaway number 3. Who knows how much these are worth? So y'all get a bunch of these. Give them to your kids. Fish them. I don't know. I think someone was practicing custom painting is what we got here. But hey, that's almost 10 baits I give you. And it's free. Yeah, I guess I was thinking bids would be just going crazy and they weren't. So we still got some frog guys in here. Still got some frog guys in here. Got a couple more frogs. Oh, how about a Terminator frog? Last night was crazy. At least it went to one of your VIPs. I agree, Wes. I agree, Wes. Snag proof Wobbletrons. It's a green pumpkin spro. Another spro. Yeah, let's run some frogs for a bit. Got another King Daddy. Let's run some frogs, guys. Run some Terminator if you can, bud. Here we go. Terminator popping frog. Let's run it. Terminator popping frog. It looks frosty because it's had baby powder all in the box. Terminator popping frog. Oof, powder's going everywhere. I found a gold one in the package. How much are they going for? Gold, a gold Terminator frog. Thank you, Boone. If I have to jump off here, guys, it's because of the storm. I can kind of hear it, but I'm going to try to keep selling. Paycheck one. I sold a bone one for 73 last night, Robert. So the best way I can tell you to find prices on baits, go to eBay. Do not go by the listing. Go by recently sold. What sold within the last month? Honestly, a gold, the one is probably one of the cheaper ones. Gold top water is not very desirable. I would say that's about $45 to $55. In the package, 65 to 70. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Um, Here we go. Old school snag proof Wobbletron. White, green belly, or green, white belly, green. Good little bait here. This is before the Spro version. Snag proof Wobbletron. 75 people in here. Thank you so much, guys. It's 8 o'clock at night. You guys are in here. Tom Man's like, I'm going to, if y'all are going to sleep and not bid, I'm going to get that. John Sykes, thank you so much. It's a really cool bait. They don't make anymore. I think they do, just not in that quality. XRK is 1 knot. XR50 is standard rattle. All right, here we go. Here's a green pumpkin with yellow blots. Again, that's baby powder on that. If you put water, it's going to wash right off. Another Wobbletron. Oh, Wobbletron snag proof. What I like on this, these hooks come up really good. Old school bait for sure. Got a minute to give away, guys. 88 people in here. Holy cow. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, sir. 88 people in. Guys, drop me. What do you guys want to see? I don't have a whole lot of soft baits left. I've got frogs. I've got hard baits, top waters, square bills, rapalas, some toads, zoom toads. I don't have. I sold all my warts last night. Fire wrestler, sakamatas. I don't have any to run tonight. Top water jerk baits. All right, we'll do that. All right, we're gonna run some more frogs. Another flapping frog. Okay, Jim. Box should be right here. Let's run another flapping frog. Here you go. Spro flapping frog, black, brown bottom. I did sell the rare one for Alabama Bassin. Speed traps. Don't have any speed traps. Already sold the baby one minuses, Scott. I'm sorry for just joining in, but I've had this big loss. So giveaway winner is Daryl Wilson. He won a giveaway last week, I believe. And thank you, Jim, on the flapping frog. Didn't have any baby one minuses tonight. I sold them about 20 minutes ago. I only had 2. But y'all just keep paying attention. Um, every Sunday night, I'll have a big lots of stuff. I do have some white ones, Joe. I don't have any with me, but I'll bring some more of these white flapping frogs. Dude, that phantom craw is sick in person. Shad wraps, not tonight. Hey, thanks, Scott. I appreciate it. I've got a vid of all this stuff I'm selling right now. It's just long, and I got to get it done this week. Um, all right, finish off these frogs. Here's a Spro. The tail is short on here, but this is a good Spro frog, and somebody's put a rattle in there. Mikey's, I don't. I got one in my boat. Here we go. Spro bronze eye frog. I think this color is like Black Widow or something like that. The legs have been shortened, but honestly, I'm going to do it. I'm going to cut the legs anyway. We want to let a Spro frog go for $1 or not. Oh, take your time, man. I still got a lot of stuff. We'll run these frogs, and I'll do some more jerkbait square bills. Hey, look here. Any snag proof pop and fatty sold one for 120. No, I don't. If I had them, I'm not selling them on whatnot because most people don't understand how rare they are. Um, I probably wouldn't sell one in the package for any less than $200 right now. But here's a Spro King Daddy frog. Spro King Daddy. Here we go. 20 seconds sudden death. This is a big old frog. And that's no offense to anybody on here, but if I was to find some in the package, I I look at this like a business. I'd probably have to tell a friend like Levi who sells on eBay all the time, eBay these things, and give him a hey, we got a first purchase. Thank you, sir. Get you a free bait with your you have a Spro popping fatty you'll sell. We'll sell it, man. Let us know. What do you want for it? Let us know what you want for it. Somebody might take you up on it. Speaking of issues, it's new but no package. Here we go. Speaking of snag proof ish, here's a fat frog. Ish's fat frog in a sexy shag color. This one, the tails are nice and longer on here. Here we go. Ish's fat frog, snag proof. These walk really, really well and cast good. Yeah, it's a legit color. I don't care about the blue on the back. I like that belly and the size on it. Blake's gonna snatch this up. I know he is. Thanks, Blake. Those are going for good money on eBay too. I don't know. I don't understand why they're going that high, but I gotta get that Strike Force or Rebel Rider. I got a couple more frogs, and we're gonna go back into hard baits. Oh, found another. Oh, that's a Stanley wedge. All right. Here's a green pumpkin. Spro frog. I tell you what, let's do a 2 for 1. Spro popping frog. I think that's called natural green. And here's a green pumpkin Spro popping frog. This is one of my favorite colors. Very natural. Let's do a 2 for 1. Here we go. 20 seconds, guys. Two Spro frogs. Spro popping frogs. Kind of got a little red on the head there. Yep. Two Spro popping frogs. I'm gonna be honest. It's hard to beat a Spro popping frog. I think when you look at the price and build quality overall, the Spro does really good. Thank you, Warren. Good deal there. Now I like the Jackal Gavacho. Probably my favorite frog. Probably my favorite. I guess it ain't gonna thunder no more. I'll be having more frogs again. Like I said, one night I'm gonna have to have a Booyah Pad Crasher. How much is a Paychex bait frog worth? Brown color, 35, $40, I'd say. Blake. In the package, maybe a little more. I sold one in the package 2 weeks ago, 27, $28. So I'll tell y'all a sleeper. Um is the toe thumper is actually pretty good because they collapse really well. All right. Let's see who's sleeping tonight. Maybe me. Somebody said, got any DT 16s? Here we go. DT6, DT16, and bluegill. Let's run it. Start at $1. DT16 and bluegill. You'll need to get some hooks for it. This one is mint. This is a great. I'll throw this color a lot on the ledges. I like to throw parrot, pearl gray shiner. This bluegill one gets big because honestly, it gives off a shad vibe. Thank you, Little Rich. I believe I got a DT10 in smallmouth too. That color's been axed. We'll have to get a big bag. Need a big bag. This is a Kentucky Lake Barkley one too. Got hooked. Telling you that bluegill color, it'll catch them. Yeah. Look here. DT10 smallmouth. This color's been discontinued. Here you go. Goodness gracious. Thank you, Wes. Good deal. I like to find some DT6s in that color. Auction off any buzz baits tonight. I did earlier. I had a box full of buzz baits and jackhammers, and I got in a hurry and I left it. I might have one more buzz bait. Let me see. Let's see if I got another buzz bait in the box. I don't. I do not have another buzz bait thing. All right. What I do with that makes me so mad that I had that box and didn't bring it. All right. Here we go. Squeaky Dolphins, I wish. How about a DT Flat 7 in Fire Tiger? Let's go. DT Flat 7, Fire Tiger. I'll just pull these out of my tail from time to time. One of my favorite cold water crankbaits right here. I cast it further in a shad wrap, and man, it deflects so good off cover. Thank you, sir. Hey, who won that giveaway? Did I run the? Who won that last giveaway? Do I have any more Fire Tiger top water baits? I don't think I have any more Fire Tiger top water baits. Let me look. Man, I got so much stuff I haven't brought out here. What is it? 8 o'clock. I think we can run. I feel like deep divers. Let's get throw here. I'm kind of on a Rapala kick right now. I think we're going to run some more Rapalas. Here's a DT6. This color is no longer. I believe this is called. There's one called Rusty, and then there's another one that's very similar. I think this one's Rusty. Here we go. This was like these came out in like 2017. And I don't know, they didn't take off really well, but they had a blue one that's really good. They got there's Rusty and Blaze, and I believe this one's Rusty. Blaze is brighter red. And this is a DT6. Thank you, Ollie. Number 68. I tell you what we're going to do. Here we go. DT4 and Rasta. DT4 discontinued Ike's Rasta. Look at this chartreuse greenback. Here we go. Man, I'm sorry to hear about your pops, but Bass Holic. Thoughts and prayers out to him, man. I miss my dad dearly. DT4 and Rasta. I love this color. Feeling Froggy gonna take her down. Thank you, sir. I might have another one of those, but I had to grab it. I said, man, we gotta run that one tonight. We gotta get some of these tough Rapalas out to the people. DT4 in bluegill. Little DT4 in bluegill. This one has hooks. DT4 in bluegill. Everybody likes Rapalas. Y'all like the balsa too. DT4 blue guy. Oh yeah, that's right. Daryl won that giveaway. Man, he's been winning some giveaways lately. Thank you, Ollie. We're gonna go. I'll do my last givey at 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna run to about 10. Try to run as much stuff as we can until 10 o'clock. About a sour grape rattle trap. I don't have any. But tell you what I do got. I think I put it in here. Are you kidding me? How about this? How about even rare? Do not see this one very often. Sour grape quarter-ounce rattle trap. I don't even own one, but I found this. Here we go. Let's run this quarter-ounce sour grape Bill Lewis. This is the bait that turned me on to throwing chartreuse in purple. Was this one? But it is a legit rattle trap. Quarter-ounce. Man, you just don't see this color very often in those small. Hey, thank you, Colton. I've caught some jinx. Why am I selling that? I don't know, Carl, because I just wanted to, I guess. Sometimes I like to bring that tough to get stuff to people. Why do I sell all the stuff and not keep it for myself? Because I sell so much hard to get stuff. Somebody wants to fish with it, probably. All right. Here we go. 5XD. 5XD in barfish. 5XD in barfish. Guys been asking me, y'all got any barfish? This is a good color too. Good. Anybody planning on going to the Bassmaster Classic next year? Thank you, Boone. I plan on going there. If I knew I could get like 50 to 100 Repo Mans or Vixen, I would set up a booth at the Classic. I honestly would. I think I could get premium. All right, I'm going to try to go. Being it's in Knoxville. Spro Little John Flat 70. Or Little John XL 70. Beautiful one. Ish Fat Poppin' Frog sold on eBay tonight for $287. I think there's got to be some shill bidding in that. Got to be. Shill bidding is, it means a buddy has about 3 or 4 of his friends bid something way up, and then they leave somebody else hanging. Heck yeah, Wes. Beautiful color. This is a good bait. I remember I sold a couple of these to a guy years ago, and he went to Chick and flat smashed them on us. Great looking bait. Somebody make this color. Yeah. I'm going to be honest. I've paid $200 or $300 for a glide bait. I'm not paying that much for a frog because it will wind up in a damn tree, and they just don't hold up. There you go, Big Mike. That's a really good bait. That the Spro XL. A lot of guys sleep on. I like that it has that circuit board lip. It gets some big bites. Here we go. KVD 1.5. This color is tough to find. I was told this is I know it's a Bass Pro exclusive, but they don't even make this one anymore. Beautiful color. Here you go. Really like this one. Is it? And it is a rattling KVD 1.5. Dude, it is a BPS exclusive. Hey Ollie Max, thank you for joining in again tonight. You have a great night as well, my friend. See you next Sunday. Jim takes it down. I told you I would get some jerking baits in. Let's move what I got on my desk here, and we'll do some jerking baits. I do got a Vision 110 tonight, guys, in Table Rock. I do remember it. All right, Bandit. This is the Bandit Square Bill. This is not a racket. Um, it's the Bandit Silent Square Bill in root beer. Bandit Silent Square Bill in root beer. Here we go. They made a racket that was, had the knock and stuff in it, and this one's silent. Beautiful bait. In the best bandit color, which is root beer. And thank you, Little Rich. Hey, it's only 8:22. We still got time to go. Hopefully my kids get in bed here in a minute. Whoa. Speaking of bandit, how about a bandit flat max deep? Bandit flat max deep in LA shad. Bandit flat max deep LA shad. And I don't see the nipples, but I don't think this is pre-Pradco, to be honest. Do not think this is pre-Pradco. I do have some Ignite swim baits. I don't know if I can run. I'm not going to run them though because I know those guys really well, and they gave them to me. But I tell you what, if you want to, I will reach out to Ignite and see if they'll let me become kind of a little swim bait dealer, and I'll sell some here on Whatnot. I'm sure we could work that out. I know those guys really well. I was one of the first dealers to really sell their stuff. All right, all right. Check out this balsa. I don't know who makes this. I don't know if it's a Thunder Shad. Y'all might want to tag Darius, aka Bullfish, but let's run this. It's not a Tennessee Toughie. I know that. It's got a rattle in it. Huh. I don't think it's a WEC, but I could be wrong. Here we go. A balsa coffin bill. Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Justin English, he's a good friend. Oh, or you are Justin English. Is that what you mean? Thank you, Darius. I got you. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Your screen name says stupid asso, so I I didn't assume that was Justin English, but The ignite, I do got Ignite swim baits, Justin. Actually, they're ones that the new owners they poured and sent me. But I know you probably got some. If you got some Repo Man and Vixen, I may come knocking. All right, Bomber Balsa Square Bill. This is a Bomber Model B. This is a balsa bait. We ran one earlier tonight. This is another great color. We may talk this week. We may have to talk this week. I can put you in contact with somebody that would definitely make it. This is the Model B. Love this. And that one earlier was beautiful too. This is one of the goat flat A colors as well. Jay Davis, he's all about that. All right. We got two more and we're gonna go to jerkin baits.
Oh, I know what it was.
Hold on. I'm gonna look for some info. Trying to look at something real quick. Uh, All right. XCS Square Bill, Excalibur Square Bill, XCS 100 Oxbow, and it is silent. Discontinued Excalibur Square Bill, XCS 100. Going for more than the XR 50 whipless. But dude, these were freaking so good. I love these. Oh, thank you, sir. I'm about to have a Zen break. Swamp Donkeys, Repos, the ones, Bossables. Okay. Uh, Send me some pictures, Justin. I can come pick them up. I can get. We can do something. Now I can't pay you eBay prices, but I think I can make it worth your while. All right, here we go. Here's a LC 1.5 square bill. Beautiful color here. I've got like six of these things, so see if you guys like them. We'll run one. LC 1.5 silent. I love that. I forgot the name of this color, but it's great. I'm a sucker for any of the LC 1.5s if you got scales on them. And they got purple on 'em. This is like the perfect combo. Thank you, Bass Snatcher. If you guys like it, I'll grab some more for next week. Got a bunch of custom painted stuff that looks really good. You know, we may run some lots of just just moving stuff because it sucks picking through. See, man, I got some more Rapalis here. Oh, I just found a plopper. You kidding me? I'm gonna found a 10XD too. What is here's a Rashi. Got a couple of Rashi flats here. A Bandit, another Bandit Flat Max shallow. I'm gonna do a deal on these. All right, I got a DT10 or DT16. Yeah, DT16 or no, actually, this is a DT14 in shad, and we'll run a DT6 in shad. Here we go. DT14 shad, DT6 in shad. Run them together. This is a really good color. You know why? It looks, most people aren't ever going to buy this. I'm fixing to tell you a cool story. I got my ass kicked by a kid throwing this bait right here while I was fishing a ledge with a worm. He wasn't never hitting the bottom. He's catching them every freaking cast. And I think I found out why. I would catch one about 3 pounds. I would pull the school up to the boat. So he would just keep throwing that DT6, and they were biting the first 5 cranks. And I feel like I pulled the school up, and that's why he was catching them. But that color is really good. A lot of people are going to overlook it, but it's just a very natural color. All right, stick with some Rapala. Here we go. DT6 bluegill. DT6 and bluegill. I say a new name. I like new names. When the light's right here and the video quality on whatnot, it's really a little rich. Thank you. It's not been freezing the last 30 minutes. The video qualities look really good. All right. I said I was going to get some jerkin baits. I better do that. I better do that after I run this Whopper Plopper. Here we go. Forgot what color this is. I think this is Terminator. This is a Whopper Plopper 90 in Terminator. Oh, yeah. The right tail. Whopper Plopper 90 in Terminator. Just had guys asking for ploppers. Got any ribbon tails? Man, not right now tonight, bud. Sure don't. Good deal, Mr. Coffin. You're not going to beat that. $5 for a plopper 90. It's got a ton of stuff. Any bone? No, sir, I don't. Sold my bone. That sounded terrible. Sold my bone. All right, jerkin baits. How about a little bit of a shadow rat, Lucky Craft, another Rapala. Got some OG Rogues too. Let's move these jerkin baits. See what other top water we got. Oh, of course. Uh, I spent 30 minutes getting this one untangled to put in the box, and they're already tangled up again. How about old school Lucky Craft live pointers? Water temperature is still in the 80s. I think it's like 83 is what I was told. Could be wrong. I want to get out there this week. Time Man could probably let you know what the water temperature is. The plopper's also a really good largemouth bait. 84. Oof. Yeah, I've heard it's fishing different. I'm getting some more top waters out with these jerkin baits. We ain't got a whole lot to go tonight, boys. This is what I got left. I've got some square bills. I've got some Lucky Craft BDS Zero, more Excalibur, couple bandits. Got some custom stuff down in here. Some top waters, a couple more Rapalas. We get through these boxes. This box we're gonna be rolling. All right. But I still gotta sell the shit some of this. All right, jerkin baits. Here we go. Beautiful Lucky Craft pointer 120 SP. This is the big one. Pointer 120. I don't know the color of this. It looks like BE Gill. Beautiful. Levi finished second. I mean, yeah, I know uh Wes Gore's brother Will, he was out there a lot. He stopped by, got some stuff, and them kids go out there. Wild Bill made a first purchase. You damn right, Will. Wild Bill, thank you, sir. I'll get you a free bait. I'm gonna have to go get me a stash of free baits. All these guys making first purchases. I try to if they order plastics, I try to get them plastic. Hard baits, get them a hard bait. I promise it'd be super hard for me if I went out there today. All right, speaking of liquid crap, old school live pointer 128. This live pointer. These things actually think they were a little ahead of their time. I fish it more like burning this bait and reeling it straight to the boat. Here you go. This is an OG bait. Man, there it is. It is the live pointer 110. Live pointer 110. Bullfish going to take it down. MR. That color is Pearl IU. I think Lucky Craft was really the first company to do that IU color too. I would have think the clouds would have helped the bite, but I also can see the clouds. You know, if you're fishing any kind of cover, scattering those fish out. I think that first day when it went to when we went to cold weather, colder temperatures, that's when they went. All right, check this guys out. Here's a tough one. Gary Yamamoto jerk bait. Check out them eyes. I don't see these very often. Matter of fact, this might be the first one I've seen. Gary Yamamoto jerkbait. Here we go. I have seen it where those clouds can make it really tough. Like I know I've filmed before one day and thought, man, it's going to be killing. We're going to crush them on top water. Dude, it was terrible. Thank you, sir. I've also seen them clouds make them some bitches bite like I ain't ever seen a lure before. I prefer from now to November to have some clouds and wind. Not a lot of wind, just to break up the surface. Clouds gets them roaming quite a bit, but also gets them feeding. I've seen it turn them off though. All right, this is a Rapala Shadow Wrap Shad. This is kind of a matte blue finish. I don't know the exact. It's a Shadow Wrap Shad '09. I love these matte colors. Here we go. Yeah, I think the barometric pressure probably matters more um, than most people think. When a front's coming, where the front's going to be cold or warm, when you get sudden change, I feel that's the best opportunity to catch a fish. Thank you, Bass Snatcher. Like in the fall, I'm telling you, the best day I had last year, had the boat after work. I was on midnights, got on the lake at 7:30, and it was 62 degrees. At 9 o'clock, the air temp was 55. I could see my breath. They were crushing top water like I've never seen before. All right, here's another one of those. Here's a this one's kind of a matte with a greenback. Shadow Wrap Shadow 9. Man, I need to probably look into throwing these things. This is a good looking sucker. Here we go. Still got 60 people in here. Thank you so much, guys, staying with me at 8:30 at night. Hopefully you ain't got your kids up here watching. They need to get in bed like my kids. Shadow Wrap Shadow 9. Dude, I've had some really good bites and caught some big fish in the spring when that water's 56, 57 degrees on a buzzbait. Hey, thank you, Bassaholic. Appreciate you, buddy. Number 88, Dell Jr., Barking Spotter. All right, here we go. Vision 110. Table Rock. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a Vision 110 Junior. Table Rock Shad. Again, so you asked me why I'm selling this? I don't know. Let's go. 110 Junior. Table Rock. What is the GOAT Vision 110 color? What is the GOAT Vision 110 color? Is it LG Bone? Is it Table Rock? Is it Ito Tennessee Shad? I think it's Pro Blue. I will go with Pro Blue. Matte Shad's really good too. If I had to guess, I'd go Pro Blue. French Pearl Orange Belly, that's a good one. That's a good one. I never heard of Hichiro Reaction. Deadly Black Illusion. I'm gonna have to put this in a bigger bag, I think. Oh yeah. Stain Reaction. I think that one might be a little new, but I would say Pro Blue. I think that's a good question for the Facebooks tomorrow. How about we do a little Vision 110 picture and I'll say what is the GOAT color of Mega Bass? Maybe we can engagement farm some people without having to tell people how big bass we caught and that we wrapped our truck and everybody's harassing us. Man, people put some dumb shit on Facebook. How about some OG Rogues? Oh, dude, this is Brian may know about this one. There's an old school rogue right here. You can tell on them eyes. Look at this old school rogue here. Here we go. Let's run it. I think I need some 6 cents. Let's run it hats. Blue back, silver side, orange belly. Yeah. This is white. This is white, orange belly, blue back. How you been doing, J Mitch? Thank you, sir. I got two more OG rogues we'll throw here. I just pulled these out because I was like, man, somebody might want those. Not crazy money, but I also just hooked myself in the ding dong with one. Dude, I actually like eating dove. If it's cooked right, there's nothing. Here's my hot take for the night. Dove is better than duck. Oh yeah. You dang right. I love a rogue when it gets really cold. Now that Vision 110, when that water's 50 degrees to 55, it's really hard to beat. I catch a lot of fish on a 6 cents per vote when it's 55 to 60. All right, here's another old school rogue color. Love this one. Old school rogue. Kind of like a perch color. Little pink. You make a mean duck stew. I'm not a stew person. Not a stew person. But I would possibly try. We're going old school rogue for $1 night. I'm going to assume it is. Hey, thanks, Bassaholic. Hey, we got a first purchase. Thank you so much, sir. Got a first purchase. We got about 15 minutes, guys. It'll be 9 o'clock, and we'll do another giveaway. You know what? We'll do a little 6 cent stuff. Red dot suspend. I believe so. Yeah, this is suspender. Here's the thing. Even though they say suspend, trust me, when it comes to old rogues, you're gonna have to weight them yourself. All right. Silver sides, black back bars, orange belly. That's a suspender. Yeah. I'm telling you, yeah, I've had some straight up fights with these things to get them to suspend. And that's what Miss Menendez will tell you. And he's about the best rogue guru I know. He said, man, you still have to weight them. as the water cools down or heats up, it'll change. I like a slow sink myself. Thank you, sir. All right. We're done with jerking baits. Actually, I might keep that one for a giveaway. All right. Crankbaits or square bills. All right. We're going to go back to cranks and top waters. We'll finish the night out on that and some square bills. Bandit Flat Max Shallow. This is a pre-Pradco. We got dimples. Flat Max Shallow Pearl Chartreuse. Pre-Pradco guy. Oh, got Zen everywhere. I like the chrome blue, orange back or belly. That was always a good one for me. And the sour grape rogue was good. There's one that's a chrome purple and it's got like chartreuse lines on it. Thank you, Froggy. All right, here we go. How about some new school here? New school. There's a son of a bitch. It's stuck to my sack. I've got a Fritz side here. Uh, Fritz side 7. Kentucky blue. Little Fritz side 7. Kentucky blue. Great fall color right here. I love that pearl transition on that. Best Fritz side color they make. All right, we'll come with it. Maybe if I bless this, the bill won't break when it hits a rock. That's the only thing I got against some of these Fritz sides. I've seen the bills break, but I will tell you this: they freaking catch fish. Thank you, sir. They freaking catch fish. I'm going to do a twofer real quick. I got some Arashi flats. All right, Storm Arashi flat 7. I've got this bluegill color. And then we've got kind of their sexy shad, Arashi Flat 7. I'm going to do them both at the same time. Here we go. Arashi Flat 7 twofer. Man, these baits just didn't get a lot of love. But I know guys that catch a lot of fish on these things. Now, are they fishing them because they got them out of discount bins? I don't know. I know a lot of guys really like the Arashi wakes. And the Arashi top waters are really good. There you go. Good deal there. Let's see. Number 95. We're getting up there. I guess that storm's gonna miss me. You can't find that Kentucky blue no more. That's interesting. Oh, they're gonna rename the Fritz size. Yeah, I think Defoe throws the. So Berkeley cut David Fritz. They have nothing to do with him no more. The Fritz side will be renamed, which will be this dumbest thing they've done. Because how many people are going to buy it now without Fritz's name on it? All right, let's run some top waters. Or we're just going to get hooks stuck together and play with them for 15 minutes. God. All right. Here's an old River to Sea bubble walker. Bubble Pop 65. River to Sea Bubble Pop 65. This is the smaller version. Really like this one. Beautiful color. The cock side doesn't have the same appeal. Is that what they're going to call it? Well, it's simple because pure fishing makes dumb fishing decisions. They felt like David Fritz just doesn't produce. His name doesn't sell. Want too much money to stay with Berkeley. But I will say this: there comes a point when you've designed the same bait for three different companies. So you had the Fritz help design. He did the DT Flat 7. The Fritz side is basically the same deal in ABS. And I've heard he's going to work with another company to make another version of the Fritz side. Uh, I don't know. I don't know if that has as much appeal to me. You know what I mean? I I don't think no, I don't think the Risto wrap was his. That I think that was kind of that bait's been around for a while. But I know the DT Flat series was him. And then Art Defoe, why did they drop him? Yeah, he did help design Suppose as well. Pose and DT's was Fritz. Yep. But I don't. The Risto wrap was DT. All right, here we go. Beautiful Build Ants popping image. Man, the light's getting right in here tonight. Makes a big difference. It's a beautiful popping image right there. Yeah. Dude, I think he'd smash a lot on this. I like the popping image. This is a very underrated bait. Thank you, Boone. Thank you for joining in tonight, Boone. We're glad to have you here. First time buyer, getting him some stuff. All right. It's about givey time. We got 9 minutes till giveaway. This is a Strike Pro finesse popper. Really cool. Really good little dude. Look at the blue glitter on the back, but it goes on the belly. Yeah, I like this one. Got a unique sound to it. Dude, swimming image is good. Here we go. Strike. This is from Strike Pro, same people that made the Bubba, which is this. If you know about the Bubba, it's the L bill that inspired the Swank from Six Sense. Am I a Kentucky guy? Yeah, man. I live right here on Kentucky Lake. Hey, Dustin Pard, thank you for your first purchase, my friend. I live on the north end. I live between Moores and Big Bear. If that makes sense. I actually live in town in Benton. All right. Believe this is a Booyah Pop. Could be wrong, but man, I love the fact it's got that flake down there. It's not the Excalibur. I'm assuming this is a Booyah Pump. Yeah. Oh, you live in Bardstown? That's not bad. I like that area. Here we go. Number 99. We still got 60 people in here. We're about to have another giveaway. We're going to go for $1 on the Booyah Pop. That's for sure. Oh, $3 all day. I'll buy a popper of any brand for $3 all day. I'm hot. Let's see here. Oh, all I got's I forgot buyer giveaway. Let me add a new giveaway, okay? Man, follower giveaway 4. Give me just a second, guys. I'm setting up another giveaway. Follower giveaway. All right, let's see what I'm going to do here on a follower giveaway number 4. See if I can pull something off my shelf. Let's see. Ah. Oh, my back hurts. Let's see here. Okay, well, these are tough to ship. I'm gonna fish with those soon. Here we go. And not 6 cents panorama, yay or nay for the follower giveaway. Yay or nay for the follower giveaway. Or tell you what I'll do. Tell you what I'll do. Somebody said something about Ignite swim baits. You know, those guys are my homies. Let me get you a pack of Ignite swim baits. Look at here. Little pack of Table Rock Ignite swim baits. They got a rattle. We'll do that. And we'll go old school. I'll throw you a pack of Bass Tricks in. How about that? Here we go. Follower giveaway. We got a pack of old school Bass Trick swim baits. I don't know why it's all looking like that. They're good on the inside. And a pair of Ignites. Here we go. All right. Give me another drink here. That'll be our. Let's go ahead and run that giveaway. Giveaway number 4. Got you a pack of Ignites, Table Rock Shad swim baits. These are awesome freaking baits. They got a rattle built into them. And then here's a pack of old school Bass Trick minnows. Actually, I tell you what we'll do. Hold on. Hold the. Ow, God dang it. I'm really going to sweeten this up. Check this out. I'm going to throw in this old school Core X 6 cent swim baits. You do not see these anymore. These are badass. There's my follower giveaway. We'll run these. We'll run some Ignite swim baits. And I'm afraid y'all get sick off that package. So Ignite swim baits and some old school Core X swim baits from 6 cents that are no longer made, but these things swim great. That's follower giveaway number 4. Tonight for the buyers giveaway, I'm going to get in one of my personal boss and you'll get a boss bait. All right. DT4. Rapala DT4. Here we go. Rapala DT4. Here we go. I may have to wait until the giveaway's over because I'm getting so many cushion pounders. Sounds like a dirt racer. I'm getting so many notifications on my phone. Everything's freezing up. So I'll take a break before we start more auctions. No, I don't want to minimize show. Let's face cam. Did I just do something weird? I do not have any eyelet repair kits. I'm taking a little break while the giveaway is going, guys. I've got some 6 cents. I got some Ignite swim baits here. These are freaking hand poured. They're awesome. And then old school pack of 6 cents Core X hollow bellies. And I actually don't do Zen. This is the stuff I use now. It's a lot smoother on my gums. I don't know how many followers I'm up to now. Have I hit? Have I hit 3,000 followers? I'm not sure. When I get back, I'm gonna pull some more baits out to be running when we get back from our break. When we get back from break, I've got some more Lucky Crafts, including a very rare BD Zero in root beer. We've got some Lucky Strike RCs, a Rapala Clacking Wrap. This is stuff. How hard is it? It's not that hard. It's not that hard, bud. I don't know if they, when I was selling you, they had to talk to you on the phone and get verified. Now, I don't know if they still do that or not. Um, I'm just going to be in. I can't remember if you've got to sell 500 or 1,000 items and have a 5-star feedback. Uh, but there's a wait period to get your money for a while. Like when I first started, you had to ship within the first 2 days, and you didn't get the money from the buyer. It's the money's held until they've had the item for 48 days. 10 shows, 1,000 minutes of runtime. Gotcha. All right, I got I got a custom painted wart. More DTs. A Bandit 100. I love this color. Got this Yozuri hardcore drum. See what else we got in here. A Bomber Model A, a Pumpkin Seed XCS 100, XCS 200. I got a Skeet, flat side Skeet in here. My Lucky Craft guys, look at here. Skeet MR. Whew. Giveaway winner is going to be Alabama Bassin has won a giveaway 2 weeks in a row. Bag 5 show. Yes. Uh, we need to have another one of those. Yes, you do. Run that wart. Okay, we'll run it. This is a repaint. Somebody's repainted this. It it's a blank that rattles, but man, it looks good. Yeah, dog. We need to get some bag fives. Here we go. This is number 1 on 1. This is a beautiful color. Well, what's kind of hurt me is I'm working afternoons now, and it's hard for me to go over to Mike's. I guess what I can do, Bass Snatcher, I can go over to Mike and I can get a bunch of custom stuff. Um, and we can do that. I'll run it on a Sunday night. Read a few comments up. Yes, champion, you still get the money for shipping up front. Okay, bag 5. Okay, Mike, I'm sorry. I didn't even see that. I can come over after work one night if you want me to, Mike. Why don't we do like Wednesday night or something? I'll come over after I get off work. I know you like to work at night. So, all right. That was cool. Somebody we still got bandit lovers in here. I'm just getting random stuff. I'd rather have it out here in front of me. Oh, here's another Lucky Craft. Fat CB BDS1 and Ghost Minnow. All right. All right. Lucky Craft Fat CB BDS1 Ghost Minnow. OG as hell right here. This is the Brian Thrift bait. Here we go. I I should probably do some shipping deals. If I knew I was only running hard baits, I would probably do like a max $5 or $6 shipping. because usually that's going to go ground advantage if they're not over a pound. Problem is, once you start adding other stuff, Jim, thank you. Good deal on that. It's a great bait. One time that color was going for like $40. I know how to not draw numbers. Mike, you got any strike force over there at your house? I need to come grab some. I did actually sell some on whatnot to Rebel Rider. But I don't know where it went. Not the order. All right, here's another Lucky Craft. Here's a LC 1.5. I think this, I can't remember if this is TO Craw or not. It might be Delta Red. Here we go. LC 1.5. I did have some spinner baits. I got two more. I've got a Stanley wedge and I've got some All right, let's see your drawing. You had to step around these baits. Did you do your homework with your mother?
I thought
Or do you want to do it with me after I get done selling baits?
we don't have homework today.
Remember, thank you, little Rich. Now you get a dojo point for doing your sight words and spelling words. I got a video it. All right, let's see your drawing. Neely wants to show you a drawing, guys. Oh my gosh. Did you draw that or did you trace that?
I did not trace it.
You drew that?
Yes,
Is that Bear Bear?
probably.
Well, that's a good drawing, Neely.
I had to watch the video.
Well, that's okay. If you freehanded that by watching the video, you're an awesome drawer. Good job, Neely.
It's Bear Bear. I missed him.
She misses. Our lab ran away last year. She really misses him, and so do I. It's a good freaking dog. I don't know what happened. I'm still trying to figure out that deal. Let them out every night to potty before bed, and we let them out, and they just sprinted across the subdivision over to the Clarks River Refuge. I have a feeling they smelt the daggum deer. All right. Pumpkin Seed XCS 100, Excalibur XCS 100. She's a Brooks Bateman Jr. won an award for doing a conservation poster. He freehanded somebody holding the world in their hands. He won like $150 in third grade. He's still a good drawer. Neely is excellent. She's very meticulous. She can control her hands very well. Hey, thank you, Clay. What's up, buddy? Damn, we got 55 people in here at 9 o'clock at night. I appreciate it, guys. Again, we'll be back next Sunday with more stuff. I've still got more Excalibur square bills, more Lucky Craft, deep divers, jerk baits. I got to put together some lots of jigs to be two at a time. Y'all remember the Odom's trailer hitch jigs? Got a bunch of them. Here we go. Here's another Excalibur. This is Excalibur XCS 200. Lucas, I did not have mini Normans. I got one laid out here. I didn't have as many Normans as I thought. XCS 200 silver black back. Thank you, Brian. I'm gonna give you a call this week. Let's talk baits. I gotta get your stuff there from Mike too. I've got to buy on our trade out. You want some Oldhams? Well, I got some Oldhams, buddy. Most are 3/4. Thank you, Kyle. Dude, I wish I had a bunch of Oldham spinner baits to sell. That's a badass spinner bait. I need a new seat because my ass is hurting. How dare you get on my Pantera shirt, Mosquito? I need a haircut too. All right, here's another Lucky Craft. Lucky Craft SKT. Oh yeah, blue glimmer one. SKT Chartreuse Shad. SKT MR. Bassmaster Hall of Fame member Skeet Reese, or Bass Hall of Fame member, retired this year. Gut hooked. I still got your baits here. I need to send them with Brittany. You need to let me know when you're working or coming around this way. Oh, J. Mitch sniping at the end. Look at the man go. I would love to get Skeet to do a little webcast with me. I think he's a great guy, even though he didn't respond about. And it did not come out Skeet's personal. How did I find that Missouri crawl bait? Go to my YouTube. Um, I bought a giant lot of tackle off Facebook Marketplace, basically sight unseen. You can watch it on my YouTube channel. It's actually the last video I uploaded that wasn't a live stream. And I knew there were some warts in there. I really bought it for the all vintage top waters. And I got a double decker plano box, was absolutely full of warts. Everything we sold last night. And there it was, just sitting by itself. And I freaked out. And you can even see the last sold on eBay. That was about a month and a half ago. All right. Let's try this guy. See if you guys like this. Is an old Yozuri hardcore drum. Beautiful looking lipless. I've got a bunch of these Yozuris. How much for the catwalk? Tomorrow's our day off. I tell you what, why don't you just come by my house? Darius is going to be here about 10:30. I'm going to be shipping a lot of stuff. Just come by the house and I'll send you my message. How about that? Thank you. Hey, first purchase. First purchase. Is most of your stuff big marketplace lots? No, not all of it. Some of it's like all this stuff now was really a guy hooked up with the right person. Was that a hardcore? Yes, it was. What are the? I know a lot of guys like the OG Yozuri uh, vibration baits, which is what the bait, the red eye shad, is was actually made because of. All right, I got some bandits. How about this guy? How about a perch colored Rapala Clack and Wrap '05? Nope, it's a Clack and Wrap '06 perch color. I haven't had any of these in a while. I only found one in this lot. Here we go. If you know, you know. The red ones go for insane amounts. And so does the purple one. They made a bone yellow one. Oh man, that's the deal. Getting a good deal on this here, Froggy. Goodbye here. Thank you, feeling Froggy. Great buy, man. Great buy. There's a lot of ins and outs to selling fishing tackle. And I don't discourage anyone from doing it, but it's very easy to lose your ass. And I have lost my ass a couple times. Not very often. But when I bought about 400 lures from a guy, and they all had nail polish on them. I did not recover very much of that. All right, I don't have many Lucky Crafts left. Here's a tough one: Fat CB BDS Zero root beer. And that's Lucky Crafts' version of root beer, which is really root beer chartreuse. BDS Zero stands for Big Dash Tray. Let's go 20 seconds on this guy. Tough one. I've got some BDS Marty Stones as well in this color. Maybe run them next Sunday. I love that they did add a little green flake in there. Great little riverbait finesse crank. I've got a hot pink rattle trap dad painted with nail polish. Hey, nail polish works. Epic Eric approves of nail polish painted baits. Oh, I tell you, if I could do something really cool, I would fly to Epic Eric's house and we would do a legendary baits #2 with Epic Eric. Alabama Bass, and you see where you want another giveaway? Sally Hansen. All right. Got here we go. Here's a Bill Norman deep little end. Just laying up here. A little chrome green back. Chrome green back, deep little end. Here we go. I may Gunnersville's not that far, Lewis. Gunnersville's not that far. I may have to go meet a buddy down there in October. If I could work it out where I could take my boat, I'd tell you to hop in and show me how to catch some bigs. Go, J. Mitch. Thank you, sir. I'd like to do more fishing next year. I'm going to try to sell enough baits this fall and winter that I can take a break for a little while and just go fish. They're munching the frog. The two times I've tried frog fishing on Gunnersville, I ain't got a damn bite. I did have a giant. I went with Blake Hoff. You know who Blake is? I missed a great big one. Uh, Here we go. Red crawdad DT10. Red crawdad with the greenback DT10. I'm gonna get some more baits out. I've got a few more topwater poppers. We'll run some twofers on them. Red crawdad DT10. I got some purples. I got some custom purple baits here. Don't know who painted them. God, my bag. Thank you, Daryl. No, Daryl fishing trip. I like to get Daryl out on Bashir's. I know that ain't too far for him. What's farther for you, Daryl? Bashir's or Lake Malone? Or what's closer? All right. Here's another DT6. About the same. Yeah, they're kind of, I think Malone's about 30 minutes more for me. I got to get my unibrow in shape. All right, DT6. This color's, I believe this is called Rusty. I saw one earlier. They don't make this one anymore. All these kind of like look like they got craw eyes on them. They discontinued all those. There's a green one called Mossy. There's a blue one. It sure has bigger fish and more of them. I've heard the frog bite at Malone is really good. Thank you, Bright. I think that's your name, Bright. Is that right? Bright. I can't pronounce your last name, man. I'm just being honest. If that's your last name, I know that Clint Knight's really good over there at Malone. I've heard there's some tens and Bashirs. That would not surprise me. All right, here's a couple Lucky Strike RC2s. There's that copper green shed. Now, there is some cracking back here. The bait's not cracked. This is just kind of in the paint coat. So, you know what I'll do? I'll just run that. Here's a RC1 and a 2. These are both Lucky Strike, same color. Twofer. Here we go. Blake's a good dude. He is actually got a lot of OG tackle. He's an OG tackle nut. He's a great frog fisherman too. He showed me a lot about the Bobby's perfect frog on those mats at Gunnersville. Thank you, Wes. Found a Wes some baby Hueys, pack of baby Hueys. Had to put it in his little stash. That's a worm you don't hear about much anymore. Is the baby Huey from Lucky Strike? I think Lucky Strike was very underrated at one time. Whew. All right. Here we go. Here's a KVD 1.5 Bass Pro exclusive color, Silent River Shad. Wes got my 2.5 rattling. Well, here's a 1.5 Silent. Look at the purple flake on this thing. Guido 2s were awesome. 23-pound sack on the baby Huey. The first bass ever caught in 30 foot of water was on a Crabapple baby Huey in front of Kentucky Dam, like literally in front of the dam, off the side of a hump, and it knocked a foot of slack in my line. I told my buddy, I said, "That's definitely a catfish." Nope, it was about a 4-pounder. But I learned a lot about bass and how deep they actually get when I fished OH Ivy with Ben Milliken. like catching them on an A rig in 55 foot of water. They're suspended in 35, 40, and they're active. And that's one thing you learn on scope. A lot of these fish you're seeing out in 30, 35 foot of water, you think that's catfish drum. No, those are bass. All right. Getting everything out of the box. I don't know who painted that. That's sick. All right. This is custom painted by somebody. Look at this beauty. Why would I sell this? I don't know. It's kind of like a Rattling 1.5 blank. Beautiful color. Like a kind of a bone silver. This guy did a pretty good job, to be honest with you. Here we go. Now I know Mike at Bag 5 would absolutely bang this, but this is nice. Yeah, dude, that is huge. It does look like it's got to be some kind of RC 1.5 blank, but dude, that's sick. I got a Little John the same color. Go try to get this stuff shipped by Tuesday. Yeah, it's kind of like a royal shad, Mike. I know you can make something as good, if not better than this, but it's when you've been about around Mike and you've been around TK Stanley, they set such a standard for custom baits. Some of these baits are really good, but then you see all these other ones. I'm like, well, here we go. Here's the same color in a Spro Little John. You can tell it's a KO because it's a lot louder, but man, that's pretty dang good. Beautiful fall color. Here we go. And that's a Little John MD. If it's done, I'll come pick it up Wednesday, Mike. I gotta get that to Wes. Thank you, Bass Snatcher. Dang, still with me. You getting any rain down there, Tim? It acts like it's trying to rain here. Mike, let's just have a meet up there Wednesday night after work. Have any rock crawlers? I don't. I sure don't. All right. I'm down to probably the last 20 baits or so, guys. Here's another Spro. Straight up Spro Little John 50. Yep. Got the circuit board bill, citrus, Little John 50. Raining and sharp. The wind keeps getting up. I'm starting to see a little lightning, but it hasn't rained yet. Dude, this is a fish catcher. It's definitely a fall fish catcher. Oh man, is that what I think it is? Think you a little rich. I thought as wet as it was this the first part of summer, I was like, there ain't no way we're gonna have a drought. Boy, was I wrong. Which tells me we're probably gonna have a real nasty winter. PA, what part of PA? You near any of those famous Pennsylvania posse dirt tracks like Lincoln, Port Royal, Williams Grove? Zach, unfortunately, I don't have any catfish stuff, bud. That's kind of a bass channel only. All right, here we go. How about a Bossa bait? How about a Bill Dance Dancing King Bossa? Love this kind of a chartreuse blue glitter tiger. Dancing King. They said it was balsa. I don't know if it was really balsa. I think it was some other type of wood. This is definitely a cool one. I'd like to go to Williams Grove just because it's legendary. Foxes have their winter coat in Nebraska. I've deer hunted in Nebraska too. Uh, Beautiful state, by the way. Yeah, I want to think it's actually some kind of cedar. Thank you, Jay Davis. I've got several of these I need to move. That is definitely a striking number. All right. Whew, the home stretch. We're hitting the home stretch, boys. Strike King, Spitting King, Chrome Sexy Shad. Man, it's been so long. I forgot. If you remember the TV show Moultrie's Hit List, it was basically Andy Morgan's Elise over there.
I drew something else.
Oh, Neely drew something else. Did you draw a bait?
No, this Spider Man.
You know, if you drew a bait, you could probably design one, like legitimately. You think you could draw a bait?
I already drew a Spider Man.
Thank you, Anthony. That was the first time purchase. You'll get a free bait.
I'm gonna show it to you.
All right, let me see it.
Also the camera.
You can show the camera.
Yeah.
Oh, you drew Spider-Man
Yeah.
that quick?
Uh-huh.
Wow, Neely. That's great.
Yeah, I'm a good drawer.
Yeah, Tennessee's got several good tracks. Duck River's good. Atomic Speedway. Thanks, Scott. I appreciate you joining. I appreciate everybody. Remember, we'll have a buyer's giveaway, and I'm gonna try to find a balsa bait out of one of my boxes here and give you a balsa bait. All right. Here's another one of those RC blanks, kind of a clear, like a copper purple. I thought it looked cool. Let's try it. Got them rattles in it. I heard that. Neely is actually named after Neyland Stadium. Ooh, this thing kind of like almost like that Rayburn Ghost. Any pink baits? Nah, sure don't, bud. Sure don't. But I'll remember that. Let's see if I can find some pink baits for next week. Mm, I'm gonna have to order some freaking shipping supplies too. That's why I like selling crick baits. I can put 7 to 8 of these in a box versus soft plastics. 1 point. Here's a 1.5 KVD 1.5 shallow. I forgot the name of this color. 1.5 shallow. So if you like a -1, this runs like a foot or less. Orange brim. Thank you, Mike. Orange brim. Oh man, I gotta get a better chair back here. I'm gonna have to go. I think I go to the chiropractor Wednesday as well. Thank you, Jim. By the way, I appreciate all the new buyers tonight. I hope you guys are following me. I'll try to run a lot of stuff that's good quality. I don't try to run a lot of junk, even though these baits come out of a guy's tackle box or his. A lot of these have never been fished. All right, here's another DT6. I think this one's Blaze. See how bright red the black is? I think this is Blaze. The other ones were rusty. Here we go. DT6 Blaze. Well, I think it's because it was a new, unique name, and she named our son Brooks. After about 2 weeks of debating on names, I finally said, "Yeah, that's cool." And so, do you have a code at 6 cents that'll help you? Absolutely. Use the code BAITMAN, BAITMAN. You can also use that at Waterland Sunglasses. Get you 10% off at 6 cents fishing. Get you 10% at Waterland. Get you a couple new hats. I really like these Sobro hats. This is kind of a polyester mesh. It's stretchy. It ventilates really good. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of how this hat fits me. Everyone says they like it, but they got so many good designs in that Sobro series. By the way, Jim, thanks again. Put that in. Number 122. I can not wait to take a shower here in about 20 minutes. All right. About just the old school K. Let's run two of these. Two KVD splashes. One's missing a hook. How'd that happen? A bone and a sexy shad. This is the small KVD splash. That's right. Go damn Vols. I don't care if we lost to Georgia or not. I do care, but I'm going to tell you right now, Kirby Smart said that they were the better team. That Georgia defense overrated. We just got to get a better kicker. I ain't gonna lie, I would have had nerves out my anus too. We got to learn to put teams away. I look at the schedule. I don't see a team that's just going to come up and beat us. Alabama, beatable. Oklahoma, probably beatable. At Neyland, do worry a little bit about Mississippi State. Could be a trap. Thank you, Brett. I don't want to put all the blame on him. In overtime, you've got to score a touchdown. You can't try to get a field goal. Now, I feel if Georgia would have got the ball first in overtime, I think we would have won that game because that puts a lot of pressure on them to score a touchdown. It also puts more pressure on their defense. Dude, the Hogs did get us, man. But the Hogs did get us, but we ain't got Nico at quarterback either. He was so terrible. I'm gonna put that. This one will go next week. Oh, I found one more top water. Here we go. Excalibur, Build Ant Spitting Image. Excalibur, and this one's mint. Here we go. Let's run it. I don't know. Something tells me we're going to be prepared for Arkansas, but we could sleep. Dude, Nico is a great story on, like I said earlier in the show, a bird in hand is better than two in the bush. So he had to made it Tennessee, but had to get greedy. Thank you, Anthony. Using them whatnot cries. Appreciate. Make sure you tell your friends, hey, I got on this guy's show, Baitman. I'll send you the link to sign up for him. You'll get 15 free bucks to spend. I tell you who I really like on this team. It's playing really good ball right now. It's Chris Brazell. Brazell's playing awesome. 3 TDs yesterday. I thought we were going to have a Jalen Hyatt game. Brandon Staley's playing awesome too. Um, all right, got some bandits. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, or 3 bandits left. Couple spinner baits. Here we go. LA Shad, and I don't know if this is pre-Praco or not. I don't think this is pre-Praco. Could be wrong. Yeah, the UCLA also probably regrets their coach too because he's no longer there. Got fired today. Fired his ass. Usually by now I've already fired Tennessee's coach on Facebook, but I've been really good this year. Hey, South Carolina slept on Vanderbilt. I'm not sleeping on them, but the game is in Neyland Stadium this year. I think I think we'll be really fired up for that game. And to be honest with you, if things go right, we'll be making sure we're seated in the playoffs. But it's college football. Everything's going crazy this year. Here's a Bandit 200. Chrome Tennessee Shad. Chrome Tennessee Shad. Bandit 200. Man, this thing's sexy. Who wins the Classic at Knoxville? It's going to be won by scoping. So, I don't know. If you could get some really dirty water and current, I think you could see a guy that's really good with a flat side crankbait or spinnerbait win the Classic Knoxville. But if not, it's going to be, thank you, Tomer, it's going to be a scoper. And probably one in the same area where Gustus, Gussie won. But I don't know if he qualified for the Classic or not. Well, I like the Vikings because I love Justin Jefferson, but I'm playing Justin Jefferson in fantasy, and I need him not to get a lot of fantasy points. All right, here we go. Here's a bomber. Square A. Pearl Chartreuse bait. Now, this ain't the boss one. This is just the Square A. Old school bait. Oh, here we go. He didn't. Interesting. I've got Mike Evans playing tomorrow night, or I can put Quentin Johnson in. So you guys tell me, Quentin Johnson or Mike Evans? I'm thinking I'm going to hold Mike Evans. Baker tends to like him. You know, Mike, how many years in a row has Evans had 1,000 yards receiving? I saw a crazy stat. Come from Texas A&M. I can't really name many players from A&M other than Mike Evans. A Chain came from A&M. All right, we're down to about 5 baits. All right, KVD 2.5, Chartreuse Black Splatterback. This is a Bass Pro color. Rattling 2.5, Chartreuse Black Splatterback. Yeah, Manziel. I feel like they had another good running back. Um, they had a couple good receivers, other Mike Evans as well. Isaiah Stewart, but I think he transferred. 11 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons. That is crazy. Long out, boys. We've almost sold 200 total items. Thanks for the follow, Hunter W. So we're at over 4,000 followers. That's awesome. We get 5,000. I'll do something special. Uh, do the spinner bait. Here is I believe this is a Stanley wedge titanium. You notice that? And it's got an Indiana blade and a Colorado blade. Here we go. No War Eagles tonight. I know I've got some more. I got to find them. I got a bunch of Stanley wedges. A lot of guys are looking for these wedges, but this is the titanium version. This would be great dirty water bait. I like that Colorado Indiana combination. Thank you, Kyle. How about a discontinued Strike King spinnerbait? It's one of Mark Menendez's favorite Strike King spinnerbaits right here. This is a Strike King baby burner. No, it's a Strike King burner. It's not the baby. Chartreuse and white. Got the razor blades on it. Here we go. This is the heavy one. Do I have what? Do you have Pornhub or YouTube? Yes. Do you? These razor blades are nice too. This is a good spinnerbait. J Mitch getting it in on the end. All right, last two baits coming up for tonight. 3.5 hours, guys, between tonight and last night. We've been on Whatnot for 6 hours. Some of y'all are going to have packages coming all week. All right, let's just run them together. Two Bandit 100s. I believe this is CR Bluegill. And I don't know the color of this one. Maybe if Wes or Mr. Bandit's in here, they can tell you. Something perch, maybe? Two Bandit 100s. I believe these are pre-Pradcos. Original perch and CR Gill, I believe. Correct me if wrong. Do I have Pornhub? I do not have Cornhub. No, sir, no Big Muskie. Here you go. Last two baits of the night. Then we're going to do our buyer's giveaway. Last two baits of the night and buyer's giveaway. We're going to have a bunch of variety again. Same kind of stuff next Sunday. I'll try to snag more top orders. Definitely get them cheddar baits. Tomer, thank you very much. All right. I'm going to go get a ball. Let's see what we got here. You know what I'm going to do? Because I'm feeling really awesome tonight. You guys have been great for me last night and tonight. I'm going to give you a wee bait. We're going to do a wee bait. And I think I got another OG wart laying around. Let me see. Find the wee bait. Oh, got some frogs we didn't run. That's okay. I got to do some looking around for a second, guys. Try to do a really cool buyer's giveaway. I have to open this thing up. Oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna maybe get one of these legendary baits in somebody's hand. I'm gonna do it. Wee bait. Check that. That's a very desirable one. And I tell you what we'll do. Tell you what we'll do. No, I can't do them. Can't. Gotta do a wee bait. I was gonna do a balsa bait, but I think I'm gonna do better if I can find that OG wart box. Right there. Is it right? Oh yeah, here we go. Screw it. I'm gonna do an even better buyer's giveaway. Said balsa bait. Here you go. Here's a beautiful Strike King, Balsa King, a wee bait. Now pre-wrapple of wart and fire tiger. Suspending. Pre-wrap wart. That's an amazing that wee bait's probably 35 $40. Yeah, I do raid people. $10. We just sold one tonight for $10. 15, 20. So $60 of baits, let's just say. All right, we're gonna run that buyer giveaway right now. That wee bait. Guys, telling you, Wes passed away. You're not gonna find many more of these. I don't have many left. Now I got some purple ones. Wee bait, Balsa King, pre-wrap wart. That's for a buyer. So getting that giveaway. If you know somebody bought some, tell them get in there. You do not have to buy something. You just got to fill stuff out. If you didn't, I got to make it equal for everybody. That'd be gone. John wants another speech. I don't know if I got another one in me. Yeah, I'm not going to sell rods. Although I got some old school Lucky Craft rods over here, but I don't know what to give a speech about. Maybe I will. I'm gonna put these all in a bag. Giveaway number 3, or buyer's giveaway. Actually, I'm gonna give a speech about. I apologize last night. I I kind of got out of bait man mode, and somebody said something in the stream that really bothered me because I tried to do everybody right. Um, Very few packages people got. I think I've got one package ever that was destroyed. Took care of that guy, whatnot did. But last night when I was running the Sakamata shads, I don't know what happened. For some reason, the purchase price is $115, and somebody bid on it. And I don't know if that was my finger slipped or his. It doesn't matter. But I know deep down, nobody's spending $115 on a pack of Sakamatas. And I said, don't worry, dude, I'll refund you. I couldn't figure out how to do it while I was live on video. And I know it's happened to like FLW Tim and a couple guys, and they say, hey, after the show, I'll take care of you. And this dude come in here and said scammer. And at first I thought he was joking. And I said, no, dude, I ain't no scammer. And he said, yeah, you are. You're a scammer. And I just went Dave Portnoy on the guy. I just said, F you, get out of my show. I blocked him. He's F me. You're a scammer. I'm going to be honest. I should have handled that better. And I try to teach my kids that even though people do some crazy stuff and say some wild things, you can't retaliate like that. And, my wife has her own business too. And you got to watch what you say. And it's not that I said anything bad, but you never know who's watching and who may be like, yo, don't buy from Bateman. That guy was cussing people out, whether that's true or not. I don't want that reputation. And trust me when I say that's why I try to go over the condition of baits with everybody. If it's missing the hook, if it's got tackle box rust, if it's got a blemish, this pre wrap suspending wart in a giveaway, it is missing the suspend dot. It's still fish. But I try to be transparent with people. It's not about making money. Those Sakamata shads, they're not mine. Actually, a friend of mine that's a Murray State fisherman said, "Hey, man, I've got an excess amount of these things. Will you sell them for me?" Sure. He fishes for Murray State. I know college can be tight for funds. I'll help you out, bud. And man, I didn't take that very well. So, but just kind of lesson learned. Sometimes we gotta uh, sit back. Hey, man, you're good. I I don't mind giving good deals. Look, so XR bait that original Excalibur XR 50 sold for $2 tonight. I'm not canceling that. I'm clapping because yo, dude got an awesome deal. Because I watch whatnot. I watch late at night, early in the mornings. I've bought my fair share of stuff that's worth way more than what they've sold for. Some of it I've resold, some of it I put in my tackle box. It's just part of it. And that's one thing I stress to people that want to sell on whatnot and eBay and marketplace. You're going to take some L's. You're going to take some L's. The biggest thing is know your product you're selling, whether it's, I'm a crankbait guy. I get into soft plastics. I know a lot, but not a whole lot. Do I have any table boxes or bags? No, I don't read. I do have a bunch of tackle bags I could run maybe next week. Look at here. West Gore, congratulations, man. You spent a lot of money with me. You deserve it. Congratulations on our buyer giveaway tonight. Great, great guy. So, most of the really successful business people in the world have failed before they've been successful. You have to take some L's in business. Very few people just boom, instant success. And I'd love to do this. It's really my side business. I'd love to blow it up to where it was my full time business, but I'm fine with side hustling. I like being able to get you all this stuff and start everything at $1. If it sells for $4 or $30, everybody's happy. So I'm glad. I need to do more social media stuff like that, but hey, Gravy, what's up, man? I see a lot of you guys from my YouTube streams in here as well. Robert, I work afternoons, 3 p.m. to 11 at night. So that's really what's hurt my YouTube as far as live streaming. But I'm going to do some fishing and make a promise to me. When I upload some fishing videos, I want you guys to make sure you hit the thumbs up on YouTube. And you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram and all that. Give me some likes on that. Show you how some of these Sixth Sense things work. So. All right, guys, I'm going to go take a shower because my crack is sweating and I've got a lot of shipping ahead of me. But I'm very blessed. We had 65 plus people in here. That's right, Bass Snatcher. You know, you're more welcome to come over to my house. We'll go eat lunch anytime. Don't feel afraid to holler. You guys have a good one. I'm going to do a little raid and we'll go to somebody else. And make sure you show them some love. We'll send you to old JD's Fishing. He's a good dude.